Before I get into that, I'm going to have you guys each reintroduce yourselves as your
This is a
characters.
good idea.
Oh, I should pull that up. Um,
Someone else go first. I'm
And
eating.
and you guys should all be level 2 since I think I leveled up the session before last one.
yes. Uh,
All right, I'm
Yep.
Sven Shortsword. I'm a I guess you could call it human fighter.
Yeah,
I'm kind of a
that sounds
putz.
right.
Is that your way of saying that you're not really a man?
He's
I don't know.
he's unique. His one goal in life right now is to finish his treasure sword that he found.
I thought it was the sleep with Talina Cardina.
That's always important too. He missed pass on his last name, his very important last name.
Okay, well, dang it, I don't have my level 2 character sheet with my new laptop. I
Well,
will
you still
have
got
to
your
level up
character,
again.
right?
Yeah, I have a level 1 character
Tell
sheet.
us all
All
about
right.
it.
Yeah, tell us about your character.
So, I am Elric Gedwin the 16th. And that's not like 16th in line of a same name, it's 16th in line of like being born. So, all of his brothers and his father are also Elric Gedwin.
Great.
But yeah, so he's the 16th son in a noble family, and
Or mom.
so he's very far away from getting any inheritance, and he's been pampered his whole life, so he wants to get some independence. So he went out on his own to the Bardic College, and he's been tutored by an elf who's the poet laureate of Silvery Moon, named Zoroaster Zarathustra. And as part of the tutoring, he's having me go off on my own and do my own adventures and come back and share my experiences.
Oh.
And he's from Waterdeep, right?
Yes, I'm from Waterdeep. I'm a noble, which is like just a regular noble. It's not one of the lords of Waterdeep who are the weird, like, clandestine rulers of the city.
Yeah, it's not weird having the same name as all your brothers.
Where is Sven from?
Him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I don't really think he has a particular. Yeah, I never really picked a exact spot.
All right. We'll all invent one for you later
Absolutely.
if that's okay. All right. All right. Let's hear about Corden.
Yep. Corden Karazak is a dwarf cleric. And he hails from the hold of Haraz Dorn. They've been fighting they fought a long war to retake the hold after it had been lost to orcs and goblins. And during some of his clerical studies, he discovered information about an ancient artifact that was stolen a millennium ago. And so he is now out searching, trying to find hints as to where the whereabouts may be this artifact, so that he can retake it, reclaim it, and bring it back to the hold for much rejoicing and honor.
And what? How is? Tell us about Ravon, John.
Ravon is a half-elf ranger. He was from a small village close to the Cloakwood, and he is the half child of a somewhat important elf that decided that having a a bastard half elf was not a good look, and therefore he needed to be ended. So he decided to try and kill him and the mother. both he and his mother escaped to a a group of rangers in the Cloakwood who would protect the surrounding villages from wyverns and Tasloy and other creepy creatures that live in the Cloakwood. And eventually, Ravon took his own scouting group to go kill some wyverns. Got most of them killed along the way, and was summarily kicked out of that group and went on his own in the Cloakwood for a while, and is not really a talkative dude. Very, very antisocial, but he does have a bit of a haughty streak, and he is a little rash sometimes. But he is trying to become a lot more controlled in his actions these days.
All right. And I have one quick question for Seth. Does Corden wear glasses?
No, he does not.
Okay. I feel like I was a little misled by the picture of your character that you posted in the characters
If you
thing.
look in the gallery, I think there's probably a more accurate one. No, that's the human cleric. Or paladin or whatever. Never mind.
No, that is Onthar from.
I mean, does Gedwin have jeans?
No, but he does have a duster jacket.
Of course he does.
I mean, the glasses thing is a bit more important for a thing later on in the campaign. So,
No, he does not have glasses.
okay, I just need to know if his sight might be compromised. Okay.
Nope.
We're a whole group of misfits. I love it.
Yeah, that's how most adventuring parties get together. They go drink
they're
in the
not
tavern.
heroes.
That's just fine.
We're not heroes. We're. Ugh.
What happens is they go to the tavern, they get drunk, and then someone wanders in and says, "I need help. Here's some money," and they I'll take the case because they've drunk enough to take the dangerous job.
Yeah, and this is why we have thus far been failing on the teamwork front, because we are not heroes.
I mean,
Everyone's got
yeah.
an ego. All right, so last time, you guys went into the camp of the raiders who invaded Greenest, and after some issues with infiltration, where Elric and Sven got captured, Ravon and Corden, after Corden was able to make friends with a healthy amount of the camp through a good time, Ravon was able to sneak in and free not only his fellow party members, Elric and Sven, but also the monk Leosin or Lanthar, who had been captured by the raiders on one of their attacks on Greenest. However, he let you in that he had intended to be captured so he could learn more information about their activities, although he was not having too much luck escaping himself.
He did a great job.
Yes. And then you guys were able to successfully flee the camp and fend off a rear guard that was returning to camp as you were leaving. And you successfully brought all of the prisoners, the monk, back to Greenest, where you were paid handsomely by Governor Nighthill. And he publicly praised you for your courage and bravery in rescuing the villagers.
Oh.
He was a little disappointed that you were not able to reclaim a lot of the town's wealth that had been stolen by the raiders, but he conceded that the lives were more valuable than treasure.
Magnanimous.
And after that, Leosin or Lanthar told you that he was going to go north to El Turil to speak with his friend Onthar Frum, a relatively well-known paladin of Torm.
Ooh.
And he asked of you, after all you've already done for me personally and for the people of Greenest, I hate to ask anything more from you, but the need is great. And I dare to hope that you can aid me one more time. I need you to return to the cultist camp. You know your way around it now. If the cultists are preparing to conduct another raid, or a large body of them marches away, or if anything substantial is carried into or out of that cave, I need to know. If you have a chance to get into the camp and look around again, that would be the ideal way to spot anything that's changed. I don't recommend letting yourselves get captured, he adds with a wry smile.
I can't imagine why he would say that.
And I believe last time you guys did make it back to the camp at the end of last session.
Oh yeah, I think we did, didn't we?
Hmm. And you found it to be just about abandoned, with only two of the ambush drakes and 2 guards protecting the cave in the back of the camp. And
Is that when I met that orc?
in the camp?
There was another orc. There was an orc ranger that was making friends with me.
Yes, there was an orc ranger. You guys had some tension between each other, and
Don't say that.
they basically decided that you could go in the cave because they're only there as like a rear guard, and they're not in on the whole cult thing. They're just there to get paid.
Yeah. Okay. So
And
did
they
we?
did warn you that the wearer of purple, the dragon man, and some dragon dogs were in the cave.
Oh yes. I was about to ask if we went into the cave or not.
You had not gone in the cave yet.
Okay.
What do we have for supplies? And
I
you
have
guys
no
have any
idea.
potions written down or anything?
I believe I have a couple.
I think I used all my potions.
I have 3 potions of healing.
That's not bad.
I have some ball bearings. I remember buying those.
On
Couple
my
herbalism
recommendation.
kits. Yes,
I,
yes.
I have
I got
2
4.
rations. I know 8 rations. I have some oil, a lantern, a rope.
Yeah, I have a couple torches and oil flasks.
I
That's
have
like
a
typical
dragon
adventure guide.
chest
I'm wondering
set.
about actual like useful niche things that we.
I've got 4 potions of healing as well.
There we go. My boy knows what we're talking about.
It's the first thing I said.
Well, you said 3.
I do have 3.
The cleric has 4.
That's because he's never injured enough to use them.
That's not true. I get my ass beat.
All of us
That's
get,
true.
like, basically murdered.
Oh, I can't imagine why. You were blending in so well. Who was it? Who rolled the nat 1 trying to
I
blend
did.
in?
I pretty much needed to roll in that one.
I think it
doesn't
was a
matter what
DC.
you
It
do.
was a
You can't-
DC 6, I believe.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does not matter what you do. You can't get the smell of French off of you.
Oh,
I was gonna say saying sex pervert in French was pretty redundant. That's describing them.
wow.
Poor Paul.
At 2 Hitler birthday.
Or 20.
That's all right. I have Kevin James on my birthday.
I'll have
Oh,
to know.
that
It's
is
quite
basically Mussolini. You're right.
It's quite difficult to goose step. I'll have you know.
So this cave's got one entryway, I imagine.
It does have one entryway. If you look in the gallery and you scroll up past some of the characters, you'll see a thing labeled Raider Camp. And on that map, you see level 2, and the number 4 is the cave entrance. That is the only entrance.
What email did I use for roll d20? Roll 20.
Oh, I forgot about Roll20.
Oh, the box.
Yeah, I don't know if we were gonna set up the next call or not, but
Nope, I'm not planning on doing that.
okay.
I'm not coming up with a plan of attack, so Sven's ready to charge in.
Well, we don't know if there is another exit somewhere else outside of the camp, so they could, if we just stake out outside of it, then they might sneak past or sneak out of it without us even being aware of it.
We could try and smoke them out too. I don't know if we necessarily have anything to smoke them out with, but
Well, Gedwin's all full of hot air, so let's just light the fire and start squeezing his belly.
he's full of French air, even.
Oh, Sven isn't the punching bag today. I love it.
Why does the smoke smell of cheese?
Sven's not important enough to be a punching bag. As much as he'd love to believe it. Let's see. Look through. I'm trying to remember what I have. Oh, I can speak. I can speak Draconic.
Ooh.
That might come in handy
That's
if I
very
can lure them
unusual.
outside. I mean, it's based on my background because my enemy is where is it? Where's my chosen enemy? Favorite enemy, dragons. Yeah.
Okay. So I can tell you I am really bad at sneaking, talking, and acting. If any, I can get caught.
What a pro.
That's about all I have for the,
What was
6 foot table.
what did the orc say were in those caves again?
The orc said that in the cave there's the Wearer of Purple, the Dragon Man, and some dragon dogs. And the better warriors.
Yeah, the dragon dog.
Now,
That sounds like quite a bit for us to handle on our own. Perhaps we could find some help somewhere.
Yeah, the dragon man are pretty good. Hey, that dragon man.
you propose we pay the orc ranger the money that we don't have.
Does he believe he can get us in there?
I don't think getting in there is the problem. I think coming back out would be a pressing situation.
I am loath to spend my gold, especially on an orc.
I assume you guys are kind of hanging out around the cave entrance, looking in there, see if you can spot anything and whatnot.
sure.
Yeah, at least Bravan is.
I've definitely got two eyes open.
Bravan will also suggest perhaps the mayor would pay her. We don't have the money, or the governor, whatever he is. But he probably would. Perhaps we can convince her to change her targets, as it were, for some coin.
How much do you think one of your riffraff kind would need for payment for such a thing?
What does the party think of that?
I have much French coin to spare.
Is anyone speaking?
Are you not?
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, who do we lose?
John, are you back?
That was weird.
You couldn't hear us, but we could hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did not hear anybody. Okay.
Discord's the winner.
Funny.
Okay, well, how much does it cost to pay for a riffraff like you, meaning Ranger?
Are talking to the orc?
I know, I think he's talking to me.
Ravon, not
Oh,
to the
okay.
orc.
Is the orc still just hanging out?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're.
Oh, in that
you-
case, I could just be like,
Are you sure you should speak to her?
well, I'm going to be more diplomatic to somebody not in the party. So, so how much coin would you be looking for to change sides in this?
if
Maybe help us out a little.
That's our bard. Very delicate.
$15 gold.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Sure, yeah. Sure is a steep cost, but I guess we'll pay it.
I do believe we could pay that.
I throw 2 gold forward.
Uh,
That's all I have.
I just ignoring Sven's short sword. I just count out 15 gold pieces in a little pouch and then give it to her.
How do you have 15 gold pieces?
She.
how do you not
I'm
have that
noble
much? I have
background
300.
bard.
You guys been
Class.
skimping out on me, little Sven.
She. The orc scout takes the pouch, reaches into the bag, sniffs the gold, chews on it for a little bit, puts it back and says, "Your gold is good."
I think Sven's in
Yep.
love.
Attaboy.
I will
think.
aid your fight.
Excellent.
Now comes the decision. How do we go about getting them out of the cave? I would assume we don't want all of them to come out at once. Might be better to lure them out one by one if we can.
Oh, you mentioned something about us watching the cave, right? Is
Yes.
a perception check? Is that needed? Can I make one? Alex?
You can make a perception check, yes.
Okay. I'm going to take this at disadvantage, though, because I have my eyes on something else.
All right, if you want to.
All right.
That's what you
Oh, I-
wanted. That's all you wanted was to have a disadvantage.
No, I
not
actually
to-
had already rolled a perception check before this, but now
Oh.
that I'm speaking up about it, I realized. I got 14.
I think I'll.
What are you looking? Or is there anything you're looking for?
Just the entrance of the
specifically?
cave, if there's like movement or anything like that. Or,
There you don't see any movement, but it looks like the sunlight goes goes pretty far back into the cave. You think if you went in there and looked around, you wouldn't be in darkness. You could be able to see pretty well.
We
several
could.
of us have low light vision, I imagine, too. At least
I
this
have-
orc does.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I have dark vision. I can see without your lights. You weaklings.
I think I'm too far away from the router. This is
Would that really affect
Um,
Discord?
it would affect my connection. We don't. So the modem is in my room, and I'm downstairs in the living room. We're going to get access points all over the house, though. This is, I think, perhaps what is needed is a location change. Let's see if that works. Oh, Discord also has an update. Maybe that'll do it. I'll try that first.
He's gone.
Oh, bye, John.
Rip, John. I guess Fargo's disconnecting from the rest of the world.
As it should.
Send that trash heap to the bottom of the ocean. Bottom of the Red River, whichever.
Now we love Fargo. All right, he's back.
Yeah, Fargo's gay, man. Hecka gay.
I mean, North Dakota's a big top, so what do you expect?
All right. Yeah, so any
We either send a scout in or we all charge in blindly. It'll be great. There's one entrance, so we're not a lot of options other than that.
I can go in, look around if you want.
Or we could wait like 3 weeks out here, kind of have a stakeout, and then watch all the eggs hatch.
that sounds like a bad idea.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's strangle them.
Yeah. What?
Hmm?
What are we talking about, Seth?
General confusion?
Right.
I mean,
After that
dragon.
comment, let's move on from that really quickly. So, how's the orc at scouting?
They say they're pretty good at it.
Would,
If I go in there, they're gonna hear my armor moving and my general bumbling.
Yeah,
I mean, if the orcs go in there, would that even be out of the ordinary? Are they allowed in there?
Usually we don't go in there. We just usually catch food for everyone. Deer, caribou, elk, reindeer, all kinds of good things to eat around here.
Hmm.
No dragon, huh? No yummy dragon.
Antelope.
Ravon likes dragons. He speaks dragon, right?
I do.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the elf and the orc should go scout.
All right.
What do you think would be a good way to lure them out here? Or at least a couple of them?
I know they got dragon eggs in there. They ain't gonna come out. We gotta go in. And then the orc goes into the cave.
Oh my god, okay, Ravon will follow.
All right.
Just
Are you right? The orc seems to be doing some sneaky around the cave edge. Are you entering stealthily or just running in?
Sneaky.
We
All
should
right.
enter stealthily, see if we can see them before they see us.
You say we.
yes, let us, the armored fighter and cleric, sneak in with you.
Hmm.
All right.
Well,
So,
because, yeah, I
so
suppose
if you're
it's a
gonna
bargain.
do a, so John, if you're gonna stealth in, let me know what your role is.
Okay.
Paul, you should.
Are you guys gonna follow or wait outside?
Yeah, that'll actually give him bonuses somehow. Playing music.
18.
All right. So you sneak into the cave, and there's a big column in front of you with passageways that go around the column, and a column is a stalactite and stalagmite that basically met in the middle.
Hmm.
And the orc sneaks along the walls, and presumably you follow, and you encounter another column, and then the cave curves to the right. And she holds up her hand for you to stop. She says, "Two of the better warriors up ahead."
Where are the others?
I don't know. I think we're waiting for an ambush. You guys were very loud out there.
Not surprising.
but they haven't seen us. I think if you go get your friends, we could ambush them.
Good idea. All right, Ravon will go back the way he came and give everybody the signal to be as quiet as they possibly can, for God's sake.
Jesus.
All right. So for you guys, basically what happens is you go right into the cave. You go straight into the cave. Then there's a right turn, and these two guys are basically hanging out around that right turn out of sight of the cave entrance.
Hmm.
Light doesn't reach here, does it? Or their torch, something.
You have low light
I don't.
once you get around that corner.
No, as in like the low light is from the sun.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, we all go in, right? We all roll in stealth now.
You better roll well.
six.
Oh,
Hey, Bard, can I get some sneaking help here?
Play the sneaking song.
Yeah.
play a secret tunnel song.
So what's this orc lady's name? What's the orc lady's name?
Orc Lady's name?
Do we have a name?
Do you ask?
Yeah. While this is happening, while we're sneaking, loudly.
Oh, perfect. So
I
You're
rolled
a
a
bad
4.
person. You're
I
a bad
rolled-
person. You are all bad people.
Roll the 2.
Yeah, I got a 6.
You are all bad people.
all right, so you go into
So
the cave.
what's your
and-
name?
Yeah, Sven was doing a pretty good job sneaking along for what he is, and then suddenly he just turns to the orc and, in a fit of lust, says, "So, what's your name?"
You are all the worst people.
She turns and glares at you and says, "This is why I charged a high price for my work." And she does not give you her name.
Oh, I'm not going to stop talking at that point. I'm actually a lot stronger than I look. You should see these muscles I have. See?
All right. Well,
Uh,
Sven, as you're talking,
Gordon's-
How
Gordon's
far away
vision-
am I from Sven? I wanted to slap him upside the head.
Gordon's
Well, as
dark
you go
vision
to-
is actually echolocations. He bangs his hammer on his shield and to him.
great.
That's how he
Well-
enters the cave.
Well, as you guys do that entering the cave, two guards with fancy helmets on step out from around the corner and throw 2 javelins at you. So I'm gonna make these rolls to hit.
Oh no.
Looks like one was flying right at Sven, and another one is flying right at Ravon. How
We're not
does
missing- we're not missing HP at all, by the way, are we?
No, we went to a camp.
a 20 hit Sven?
Just barely.
3 damage.
All right.
Does a 17 hit Ravon?
Yep.
6 damage.
Cool.
These javelins fly at you and hit you in the side, and then they both draw their scimitars, and you can roll initiative.
I got 10.
Oh, that's a lot nicer. Could use that roll for our sneaking. I got 19.
19.
Also a 19.
This dice roller thing sucks. Oh my goodness. Let's see. 4 plus my initiative is 6.
All right.
Sounds less like a dice issue and more of a player issue.
All right. Ravon, you're first, because I believe you're faster than Corden.
I believe that too. All right. How far away are these guys?
Like 20 feet. They basically
Cool,
heard
I'm
you
gonna-
enter the cave, stepped up from around the corner, and threw javelins at you.
Cool. I'm going to shoot an arrow right back at him. Good lord! Come on, computer. What are you doing? Where is?
I think I will repost the picture of how these guys look. These are dragon claws, the better guards, or the better warriors, as they were described.
Mhm. Okay, yeah. Yep, there's that one. The Dragonclaw Cultist.
Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. Is that +3? Cool. 11 damage. Max damage, baby.
Well, he's still up, but you basically took out his right shoulder with that one.
Very good.
With an arrow, holy crap!
That's a good
right.
shot.
And now the scout will go. They're also going to pull out their longbow and shoot. They hit. They're going to be aiming the same target that you did, Ravon.
Mm-hmm.
And this arrow will hit him in his other shoulder, and he will go down
Very good.
for 5 damage from the scout.
Good stuff.
And go Corden. There is one of these guards left.
Well, Corden is going to.
Scream at the top of his lungs.
No, he's going to let out a hearty laugh as he runs
Same thing.
in. Swinging warhammer at his kneecaps or his waist or whatever. Maybe I'll swing at his dick. I'm just gonna. Ooh, that missed. I rolled. That was a 12 that I rolled.
A 12 does not hit.
Uh-uh.
I think you cut out right before you said
Yeah,
your
I'm
number.
seeing my connection being a little wonky. I'll
Go
I'll make
Sven.
sure to keep an eye on that.
All right, it's still up. I'm gonna charge. Morning Star. Let's do this. There we go. It's 24.
That will definitely hit.
There we. All right. Let's see. 5 damage.
All right, whack whack. You bring him on the hand. All right, the guard will go, and he will go for Sven.
All right.
Well, that is a critical hit.
Okay.
Ruh-roh.
I've got the health.
Does 13 hit?
13 does not.
All right. You take 13 damage from his critical hit.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
We're good.
And
Good thing we have a
he cackles as he slashes you with his scimitar, saying, "The black dragonflight will rise again and cover this world with poison." All right, go Gedwin.
That is a lot of nonsense. And I stab that guy with a spear.
All right, you can position around this guy for advantage if you want.
No, I'm going to be behind Sven Shortsword,
All right.
doing some phalanx maneuvers.
Put the mortally wounded guy in front.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't this roll above a 6?
Why can't
That's-
Alex roll below a 15?
I did.
Okay, 7, that's a miss.
All right, and we'll go back to the top of the order, and that'll be Ravon.
All right. Ravon aims his bow at the remaining cultist and takes a shot. Oh, 19.
That's hits.
Cool. 8 damage.
All right, that's a good solid hit, but he is still up.
Oh.
The scout will
Spicy
go and
boy.
take another shot. They will also hit, I believe.
Oh,
No, yeah, they will hit. All right. And this arrow will hit this guy square in the forehead, and he'll go down cackling.
Oh, what a true anime villain. Encounter 1.
Yeah, the
Well, we did
second
it.
the fight's over,
No thanks to
I'll
you,
use
loud
mine.
louts.
What?
All right.
So I'm going to use my second wind, if that's okay with everyone.
That is okay. With everyone.
Alright, I'm going to heal 6. Puts me at 15.
Where did I put that player's manual? There it is.
Well, you have 2 Dragonclaw cultist corpses on the floor.
Let's look at their bodies, see if they got anything cool.
They have scimitars. They have leather armor.
Hmm.
And they have 6 gold each on them.
Not too bad.
Otherwise, nothing else of note. They have their cool mask things if you want to take those.
Oh, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, we may be able to use something like that as a disguise.
Yeah, we may have to. Let's disguise our loud members because the sneaky guys can at least sneak. Everyone else may as well wear those masks to hopefully trick anybody else.
well, yeah. I don't. They may not. They may not remember that I ran away, even though I started out drinking.
Yeah, you put a mask on for sure.
And, okay, all right. So,
I think
you have a set of stairs to your left leading down to another cavern, or there is a passage straight ahead.
Ravon looks at the orc and says, any recommended way?
She looks around and she says, I am not familiar with these caverns. Only the dragon folk were allowed in here.
That is right. We will probably not be able to rely on you for guidance, but your assistance with This combat will be most appreciated.
Which cavern looks more well traveled? Is there like dust on the ground somewhere, or footprints?
I do believe Ravan can help you with
That
that.
would be a survival check for those with survival.
I got survival. I don't
I
got the
do
dice
not.
though. I got an 8.
Oops. Jeez, I got a 10.
Wait, no.
All
Do
right.
you get advantage on the skills with the dots on it? I forget.
No,
Yeah,
that just means you add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So if you look down the stairs to your to the left, yeah, then the entrance to this cave ends here at a 10-foot drop off. To your right, broad steps are roughly hewn into a natural stone ramp. The cavern below is carpeted with a profusion of fungi, ranging from a few inches high to nearly as tall as a human adult. There are 2 paths that lead through the fungi, one on the right and one on the left. So down the steps is so to the left. There's the cavern full of miscellaneous fungi, and straight ahead, you have a passage that looks like it goes straight, then curves, and you can't really see what's beyond there.
Hmm.
I will say though that if you go straight, it looks like the cavern narrows down to 5 feet wide. So you'd have to go single file, whereas everything remains pretty open in the fungus cavern.
Being stuck single file seems
Bad.
dangerous.
Can I do a separate check on the fungus?
You can do a separate check on the fungus,
Okay.
but I'm gonna have you roll disadvantage, unless you go down into the fungus.
Yeah, disadvantage is fine.
Right.
I'm not sure. Would that just be another survival?
That would be more survival or nature if you'd prefer to use nature.
No, survival is better. Okay.
Can I do this one too?
Yes.
Oh, well.
Huh? 14.
I rolled a 4 and a 7, so it's 9.
For the most part, it all looks pretty mundane, like stuff that people would eat if they were here.
Okay. Ravan
Check
will.
cultist eating mushrooms.
I will say, John, that it looks like the fungus down there almost looks as though it's cultivated, possibly just for farming to eat.
Okay.
That would explain like the different paths going through it.
All right. Ravan feels okay with that, so he will relay that to the others and say, "I think we should go down this path."
I mean, I got no objections either way.
Yeah. I would think that this is the way to go, as it were.
All right.
We go.
The orc scout will say that it looks like the left trail sees heavy use through the fungus, and the right one seems like it's hardly ever used and overgrown.
Yeah, I don't feel like going through overgrown fungus is a good idea.
All right. Well,
No,
you guys are going to proceed down the steps into the fungus cavern.
Yes.
yep.
All right.
Yep.
As you go down the steps, Corden, roll a d8.
Oh boy.
You fat lard.
5.
Everyone else roll a d8.
Hooray! I set off the trap.
5.
8.
3.
All right. If you got an odd number, you stepped onto a trap step.
Cool.
And the step underneath your foot trembles and shakes, and then breaks, and you tumbling down to the bottom.
Hmm.
And you are now prone.
Can I try to catch someone?
Yes. However, as you land in a cloud of a strange purple fungus that explodes in a cloud of spores around you.
Dang the it.
I want to try to grab someone, at least one of the people who fell.
You
before they-
you
before they
can
fall.
you can make a we can roll a dexterity check to do that.
14.
Yeah, that's good enough. Who do you want to grab?
Oh boy. Let's grab Corden.
All right, Gordon, you're saved
Sorry,
by the
Ravon, you're a dick though.
Ben.
Yay!
The York Scout does not set off the trap, but tries to grab Ravon, but she is not dexterous as Fen Shortsword.
Unfortunate.
All right,
Oh, I was starting
so
to ship you two. I was hoping she'd catch you and pull you in romantic.
there
I
you
wasn't.
So, Ravon and Gedman, you tumble down. A cloud of purple spores fly up, and you're shocked. You're breathing heavy after your fall, so you inhale some of this stuff,
Cool.
and you both take 8 necrotic damage
Oh, good God. All right.
as you feel it feels like your lungs are burning, and your stomach is kind of sinking down to your legs, and your
Sorry, how
nose
much
is on
necrotic
fire.
damage do you say
8
we take?
necrotic damage.
Neato, I
Holy
have 5 hit points left. This is not ideal.
Same.
You got healing potions.
I do.
How steep is the fall?
These steps go down like 10 feet. It's not very steep. You guys might be able to walk down there if you go carefully.
Can I pull those guys up, or
I mean, they're like 10 feet down in the mushrooms.
I got rope.
Okay, you can pull them back up if you want.
Yeah, is it still like? Are the spores still coming and stuff? Like
No.
we need to get out.
You basically landed suddenly in like a clump of strange fungus, and the spores flew up. They seem to have settled down. It seems like a violent abuse is the only way to get them to release their spores.
Do I have enough mental capacity to take a swig from a healing
Yeah,
potion?
you're fine.
Cool. I will do that. I'm going to go ahead and do another potion because that did not heal enough.
Yeah, you guys basically just took a bad fall into a nasty fungus.
Unfortunate.
Well, this fungus definitely is not edible.
Well,
Well-
it might. I mean, you probably could eat some, but
If you want, both of you can make another survival check or nature check.
yeah. Ooh, excuse me.
14.
Not you, the people who fell down and are in the stuff.
Okay.
Finally rolled higher.
That'll be a nature from me.
Oh, 22, baby.
15.
All right. So, both of you recognize this as violet fungi. It's a fungus that disguises itself as other fungus, just has some more purple hue to it. And when it's picked or is violently shaken or hit, it releases its spores, and they are definitely poisonous for pretty much any living creature. How this thing reproduces is it releases its spores, living creature inhales it, dies, and the spores grow and sprout more fungus from the corpse.
Cool.
And it looks like that this batch of violet fungi was cultivated specifically to be at the base of these stairs for anyone unfortunate enough to fall on them. The rest of the mushrooms around you look perfectly fine and edible.
Very good.
Upon hearing this from you guys, I'm assuming you talk about this. I'll grab one of the edible ones and give it a bite.
Give it a bite.
Yeah.
It's chewy.
Mmm.
But is it tasty like a Danish?
No.
It tastes kind of fruity. It tastes a little chewy. It's a little dirty. You probably would have preferred to clean it and roast it before eating it, but you know.
Sven,
It'll
I'll
do.
eat a couple more.
life is too short.
All right.
Have a Danish.
You get some tasty fungus.
Yum.
If you want, you can roll survival on what you're chewing on.
Sure. I got a 21.
A 21. You know that this fungus is called blue stock.
Is this going to turn me cult crazy?
Most people usually use this to make bread by grinding up this mushroom into a flour, but it's perfectly edible as a regular eating mushroom. It's known as the grain of the Underdark for its use as bread.
Lovely.
As we go, I'll just grab a couple more.
All right.
Well, if they're edible, I suppose I could grab some too.
All right. Corden, roll a d20.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I rolled a 7.
All right. You also pick some more blue stock too.
Great. Alright, I'm just gonna keep it in my pack.
Is there any other types of fungi around?
Yes. This is something that's common enough in caves that just Sven and Ravon and pretty much anyone with nature survival skills knows about. It's called a barrel stock. It's a large cask-shaped fungus that can be tapped and drained of fresh water stored within it. A single barrel stock typically yields about 6 gallons of water and 8 pounds of food just from being able to eat the fungus.
Is there any doors around as well?
You can, if you take the path carved out through the fungus by the residents, there is a passage straight ahead. No doors.
All right. Well, in that case, I got nothing else to add. Is there any light coming from anywhere?
You currently have some of the light left from outside, but it looks like if you go any further ahead, you will be in darkness.
All right. We either send the ranger ahead, or we crack open a torch.
I'll go ahead.
Oh, not you, the real ranger.
Oh,
The one with dark vision.
The one with health.
I have
Alright,
dark
both
vision.
You have dark vision?
Yeah,
Do you?
yeah. Half elves have dark vision.
Wow. All right. Well, if you want to scout ahead, Ravon, you are more than welcome to. Or
I
can send
very much
the,
would like to.
All right. Would you like to take the orc with you, or want the orc to stay behind?
I'll take her with.
I was about to start talking to her, so she probably is a little happy.
Yeah, yeah. 18.
All right.
Hey, Corden.
Well,
Do you think she thought I was cool there?
you move ahead through the fungus, taking the left path that is more well used, and eventually you come to a split you have to your left, you have stairs leading up in a narrow 5-foot passage. This is definitely carved out in the rock. Straight ahead leads to a more open cavern, and if you go right, you have stairs down. Again, this looks like it's not natural and has been carved out in the rock. And is also a narrow 5-foot passage.
Well, I'd be able to roll. I think. I suppose it'd be a nature roll to figure out where dragon eggs may be held, up or down. I would assume down further. If there's a. Then again, up might be a room full of treasure.
Sure, you can roll something. Whatever you think would be appropriate.
Probably nature. Makes sense. 7.
You have no idea.
Yep.
The best place to find dragon eggs is in Hagrid's cavern.
I'll instruct the orc. Let's see. I'll say, you check down below. I'll check above. Meet
All
back
right.
in 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
All right. Ravon will go up the narrow stairs.
And if you do a casual look straight ahead forward, it looks like the fungus continues forward into the next cavern.
Okay.
All right, so Ravon, you go up the stairs.
Still stealthily, of course.
All right, make a stealth roll.
Okay. 14.
All right. You go up the steps and you pick your head around, and you're hit by your nose is hit by a foul smell.
Ooh.
You see thin mattresses of straw covered with badly cured furs that form small beds that are haphazardly positioned around the chamber. Rats and small lizards scurry through the food scraps and moldy wineskins littering the floor. And peeking around in there, you see 6 kobolds and 6 winged kobolds. They're just
Oh.
kind of hanging out, drinking, and munching on whatever rats or lizards they pick up off the floor. They don't seem to be especially alert. There are some flickering oil lamps that provide some dim illumination.
Anything that looks interesting in there? Anything like anything important, or just looks like just kind of a hangout for these guys?
Are you just sticking your head in there, or are you coming all the way up the steps to do a little bit more in-depth scouting?
I think I'll just stick my head in there.
All right.
Take a quick peek. How many minutes have gone by?
It probably only took you about 3 minutes to get here.
Okay.
If you're gonna hang out, the kobolds just kind of do their own thing. They like wander around. They hit each other on the head. They eat rats. They poop. So
Fantastic. All right.
favorite.
Yeah, I think that's all I need to see for now.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go back down and meet with the orc.
Okay. The orc is waiting for you when you come back, and she says out the bottom of the steps she saw the dragon man and two big handsome men.
Fantastic.
I've never seen humans look so good.
Well, she's got to think for humans, I guess, just not Sven Shortsword. Okay. Let's go back to the party and let them know. Go back, and Dravan relays what he saw at the top of the stairs, and he lets the orc relay what she saw.
Looks like it's dangerous no matter where we go.
The question remains, would we like to even out our chances and possibly remove a threat from the top before we go to the bottom?
If Corden had more of that mead, he could probably trick the kobolds into joining us.
Oh, God. Then again, kobolds are very stupid, and I do speak Draconic. They'd probably... They might listen to me, but
No, well, we could just.
it is a big maybe. Well, any thoughts? Kill the kobolds up top. They won't be able to come down on us later if there are any hidden alarms.
Why don't you have that conversation with the whole group?
He
Or did you already?
returned already.
You already got all the way back.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're with us.
All right. I think that is the plan that I would go with.
Makes sense. Well, shall we?
I wouldn't mind avoiding a horde of coming up our arse.
I'll take up the front, but I would appreciate like at least a potion. I have 10 health missing.
Yeah, true. I can give you one of my.
I'll take either a potion or healing spell or anything really.
I do have Cure Light Wounds as well.
I'll give you a potion. Save the healing for.
Save the infinite resource. Use the finite one. I like it.
Yep.
All right, what are we throwing at me? What's the healing?
I'll give you one of my healing potions.
Yeah, how much does it heal though?
2d4.
Plus 2, I think? 2d4 plus 2?
6.
That's 16 hit points.
Yeah, I'm past 20 now.
I'm at 17 out of 19 hit points.
I'll
so
take up the front.
this'll be... I'll
I'll
go right behind as well, so I can get a shot off with my arrow.
Well,
So who's going first?
Was it how did we say the corridor was again?
Where was it?
How wide was it?
5
5
feet
feet.
wide.
5
And you're
feet
going
for
up
that
some unnaturally carved stairs.
one? Okay.
Why don't the bigger, bulkier guys go in first, and then the sneakier people can kind of jump in after?
Yeah, it'd make more sense for
I suppose.
us fighters to go in.
Yeah, and I'm still really wounded, so I'm just gonna stay behind people.
That
with
way
my
you can make
spear.
sure there's no stragglers that try to run away and call for help.
All right, so marching order is Sven, Corden, Rivan, the Borg, and then Gedwin in the back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you march. Are you guys just going to walk up the stairs and confront the kobolds?
Kind of a kick the door down sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I suppose so.
All right. Sven, as you enter the cavern and you crest the very top of the steps, roll a d6.
Ooh, I got a 4.
All right.
got
Corden,
a
as you
3.
crest the top of the steps, following Sven into the room, roll a d6.
Okay, I got a 3.
All right. As Corden, as you step on the very top step, you hear a rumbling above, and you hear the snapping of ropes, and a tumbling of rocks fall upon the heads of you and Sven.
Hmm.
We have got to start checking for traps.
Everyone, make,
right.
you two make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, great. Oh, that's not bad. 14.
There we go. Nat 20.
Natural 20. All right. Sven, you take 5 bludgeoning damage
All right.
from the rocks.
Can I use
Corden,
it as-
you take 13 bludgeoning damage from the rocks.
Oh boy.
The kobolds also now know you're here,
Yep.
so you guys can all roll initiative.
Cool.
Hooray!
4.
Oh, sake. 8. Oof.
On that
10.
one, so that'll be 3.
All right. Go through your initiatives quick. We'll start with Sven.
4.
4. Corden.
8.
8. Ravon.
10.
Gedwin was 3. I remember that.
Yep.
All right. The Orc Scout actually goes first, and she will run after hearing the rocks fall. She will run ahead of the rest of you, shoving you guys out of the way, and take out her longbow and shoot at the nearest kobold.
She touched me.
And she will miss. Go, Ravon.
All right. Ravon kind of does the same thing. He'll shoot an arrow at. Let's see.
There are 3 winged kobolds and 6 regular kobolds.
Well, I'll shoot at one of the winged ones. 22.
That
I'm
hits.
assuming hits.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Jesus. 4 damage.
The kobold is just fine. He's a little upset that you shot at him, though.
I believe that.
All right. And the winged kobolds will go. 2 of them will fly over to Ravon, and they will go, "Now take the dragon queen from us." And they will drop rocks on your head.
Oh, what little tits.
Does 5 hit?
Nope.
Oh, does 21 hit?
Yep.
Great. Well, you take 3 damage from the kobold's critical hit.
Ouch.
Hooray!
And one will drop a rock on one of the scouts and will hit. And she will take 2 damage. All right. Go, Corden.
Well, I suspect flying kobold is a bit out of my reach, and rocks on my head is not as big of a deal. So I'm going to be rumbling and grumbling about a stupid trap
Mm-hmm.
as I go to smash my hammer in the face of the nearest kobold. Ooh, wait, okay. 20?
That hits.
I should say nat 20.
Yep, that will. That is a critical hit.
Alright, gotta roll to confirm, right?
Nope, there is no confirmation in 5th edition.
That's right. I don't have that
You
bullshit.
just-
Okay.
Nope.
So, how does damage work for the critical then? Is it
You roll your damage dice and then you double the dice result.
double the dice result? Okay, cool. Woohoo! 16 plus 3, 19.
What weapon are you using?
My warhammer.
You're very skilled with Warhammer. You've trained in this weapon, but you've never seen it cleave someone's head off before.
Alrighty then. The hammer basically like smashes in, gets stuck in its esophagus for a second before I pull it out and move on to the next one.
All right, the other kobolds will go, and they are going to and they're going to swarm. The other 5 are going to swarm around you, going yip yip for the dragon queen, yip yip, and they will stab at you with little daggers. All right, this one will be on the Orc Scout. That's miss. This one will be on the Orc Scout too. That will miss. This one will go for Ravon. Does a 22 hit?
Yep.
You take 2 damage.
Cool.
Does a 21 hit Corden?
Son of a bitch, yeah.
You take 2 damage.
Okay.
And then this last one will go for Sven. but I don't think 7 will hit him.
No.
All right, and we'll back to the top, and now we're down to
Yeah, I
Sven.
was gonna say.
Your last good. We haven't done Sven yet.
I'll stick. Oh, it's Sven.
That's Sven. Then it's
Sven
you.
me.
I'm gonna take a golf swing.
All right.
Does 16 hit?
Yes.
All right. 4 damage on one of the grounded ones.
Yep. You take a golf swing and you whack it, and it's still up, but it looks like a stiff breeze could kill it.
I already
They
used my
are
second one, I
tenacious,
can't
these
do that.
kobolds. Go, Gedwin. There are
All right.
3 flying kobolds and 2 and 5 kobolds running around on the ground trying to stab at you with their daggers.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick behind Corden and try and skewer one of the ones that's bothering him. So
Everyone's lining up to protect
Nat
Corden
20.
from damage.
Mm-hmm.
and let's see, that's 22 to confirm.
No need to confirm. No confirmation.
Oh, there's no confirmation. So I just
No
wasted-
confirmation in 5th edition. If you roll a
Good
20,
idea.
it's an instant hit. You roll a 1, it's instant fail.
Nice.
All right, let's see. That's 1d8 plus 3. 9 damage.
Oh, you skewer that kobold like a shish kebab, and it slides off the end of your blade.
Yar.
A kill for the bard.
All right. And then we can go back to the top of the order, and the scout will go. She will draw a short sword and stab one of the kobolds that are attacking her.
I am a short sword.
And she'll miss again. You are a short sword, but this one is useful. Go, Rivan.
All right. Am I surrounded by kobolds on the ground at all?
You have one stabbing at you.
Hmm.
You have some flying ones that drop their rocks on your head.
Yeah. Hmm. I think I'll keep shooting at the winged guys.
All right.
Take a shot. Oops, not 1d6. 16.
It dies.
Cool.
You fire your arrow hard. It flies through the kobold, and then the kobold is now stuck to the ceiling.
Me likey.
All right. The winged kobolds will go now. They may have dropped their rocks, but they're more than happy to draw daggers. And they will fly, and they are not a fan of what the bow people are doing. So one will attack the scout, one will attack Ravon. Is Ravon hit by a 14?
Oh, yes.
All right. You take 5 damage.
Oh. Ouch.
The scout is hit, and will take 4 damage. As these little gremlin dragon things scream yip yip in your faces and basically try to kill you with death by 1,000 cuts.
What sweeties.
All right, go Corden. There are 4
Alrighty.
kobolds left on the ground and 2 left in the air.
4 left on the ground?
Yep.
Yep, I'll stab one.
Okay, I'm going to use one of my divine favors as a war priest. So I'm going to end up making 2 attacks this round. So my first one misses. I rolled a 3. 3. And then does a 12 hit?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
All right. The kobolds will go. One is going to attack Gedwin. And a 22 will probably hit him. 4 damage for Gedwin. Those and a 21 will hit. 21 hits Corden.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 damage for Corden.
Oh, that puts me under.
All right. One is attacking the scout. She takes 4 damage. And those and 20 will hit Sven, right?
Yes.
And you take 2 damage.
Is Corden down?
Corden's down.
I'm down.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm at
boy.
-1.
All right. We'll go to Sven's turn.
All right. I'm just going to take another swing. 16.
That's it.
This time I did 6 damage.
All right. This time the gull swing sends this kobold all the way over into the watering hole where it drowns. Go, Gedwin.
That's technically not a good thing to do in golf.
Well, I'm not. I'm sick and tired of their bull crap. So I'm going to be casting the sleep spell.
All right.
And book is taken. Oh, I wish I had the hard copies of stuff, but I don't know where I.
You can't just Google sleep spell 5e.
I could, but I'm being attacked by cats constantly.
Oh, my cat is just sleeping above my head. Well, it's not my cat, but he's a sweetie.
All right, I'm almost there. So, sorry, my cats are really attacking me right now.
Attack them back.
That'll happen when you don't feed them.
Take a couple minutes, beat their ass.
They
come
get
back.
hungry and they want to eat you.
All
They
right,
say
so,
lick lick. Oh, tastes like J.R.R.
All right, so 5d8 is the number of hit points of creatures. So. $18.
All the kobolds on the ground fall asleep.
None in the air?
None of the ones in the air.
Well, poop.
Well, there's only 2 of them.
And we have 2 archers.
All right, that is my turn.
Yes.
I'm going to go put away the popcorn before the cats put any more in the bag, so I'll be right back.
All right. Go, Scout. Scout will shoot. She will hit. And she will bring down one of the flying kobolds.
Wahoo!
Nice.
The one that Ravon had injured before. Go, Ravon.
Ravon will take a shot at the other one. Oh, 16 again.
That will hit.
Cool. 10 damage.
That will kill it.
Excelente.
And the
Shelly
other kobolds are asleep, so you can do with them what you will.
Coop to death. Coop de death.
I imagine Ravon would want to do that
Absolutely.
with his dragon hating.
He goes right over with his short sword and does the Arya Stark thing with his sword
Stab, stab.
with it in the neck, because he's a good guy. Anyway, he kills them. All or at least unless anyone else wants to join in, he kills them.
I'm unconscious, so I'm not doing much killing.
Yeah, no, you're
I think I probably go over to check on our cleric. I probably have the most medicine next to him.
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
Can I,
I
do a
just need to
medicine
not
roll?
die, and I can heal myself.
Oh,
I
I
just
mean, he
need to
just like after
stabilize him.
combat, he just instantly stabilizes. I think is how it works.
Oh, is that how it works? Or
I think so. 5e.
forget. Stabilizing.
Alex,
What?
after combat, you stabilize automatically.
No.
No?
You're dying after combat.
Oh, he's fine.
Did you pass his medicine check?
I didn't do it yet. I got a 15.
That will stabilize him.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay.
I think
Which
it's
game am
15
I
or
thinking
higher
of where it just-
stabilizes.
I don't know. Oh well.
It's not this one.
Well, I am going to use. I'm going to use one of my cure wounds.
Found my D&D stuff while I was upstairs.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Alright.
use my my cure light wound spell as well.
Oof! Ouch! Owie!
Did you guys kill the rest?
Yeah, we cooped to kill them.
So I'm gonna take a look around, see if there's any goodies, potions, scrolls.
That's a good
Did you
idea.
take any hostages?
Got like
Hey,
something
No.
covering my mouth, of course. My mouth and nose from the.
All right. To do a good search of this room, you estimate it'll take about 10 minutes.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Thorough search of this room will turn up 38 gold pieces, 152 silver pieces, and 88 stacks of exactly 8 copper coins each,
Oh my.
for a total of 704 copper pieces. Whatever kobold was in charge of this decided they wanted to arrange it in 88 stacks of 8.
If someone else wants to write that down, I don't have anything open for that.
Okay.
You
Right.
find dozens of dragon-themed talismans and amulets that are carved from bone, soapstone, wood, and ivory. The workmanship on most of them is terrible, but 4 have a unique, if savage, artistic flair.
I'll pocket
These are worth 50, 60, 70, and 100 gold pieces respectively if sold to a collector of artistic oddities. To any other merchant, they are worth 10 gold each.
We're not selling these.
50, 60, 70, 100.
If you sold to a collector of artistic oddities. Otherwise, a normal merchant will buy them for 10 gold.
Right.
10 gold each, you said?
Each. Yes.
It's not that bad.
Henry doesn't want to sell them, apparently.
Do we want to make a Discord sort of treasure tab?
Oh, we should.
I
That'd
can
be good.
do that.
That's a good
So
So
idea.
we could
Yeah.
just kind of dump everything we find in there so that everyone can kind of remember it. Because
Yeah. Throw it in the text channel.
All right, so I found physical dice, and now my cat wants to eat them.
Yummy, yummy. Meow. What do you say, Toby? Nothing?
So yeah, we've got 4 carved statues at 50, 60, 70, 100 gold pieces. Sold to a collector.
I'll take one of the bad-looking ones too.
All right.
Might make a good weapon.
I'm gonna grab a drink really quick while we jot that down.
Oh, we have a treasure room now. I usually have one of these for a notepad, but I've been bad about finding it again.
All right. Let's edit this. All right, the treasure thing should be set up so that you guys can't send anything in there. But I can type the treasure that you get in there.
Very good.
Okay.
If you guys want to discuss the do with treasure, you can use anything else for it.
All right. All right. Are we all healed up?
Mm-hmm.
Shall we get?
I'm still down 11 hit points.
Yeah, I am too. Well, I'm down 12. I don't have any potions written down because I lost my level 2 character sheet.
Do we want to take a rest then?
Well, you guys want to do a short rest? So you can use like your hit dice for heals and stuff.
Yeah, well, I also add a d6 of healing to everybody while we're resting. And then does a short rest get me 1 spell back?
Short rest does not give you any spells back,
Okay.
but a long rest is required to get spells back.
Alright, so I would say short rest is a good plan.
Yeah.
Then my Song of Rest, I think that's for short rests too.
Yep. So a short rest is a period of downtime that is 1 hour long, during which the character does nothing more than strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds. You can spend 1 or more hit dice at the end of a short rest, up to the character's maximum number of hit dice. For each hit dice spent in this way, the character rolls a die and adds the character's Constitution modifier to it. The character gains hit points equal to the total.
Yeah, during a short rest, I can revitalize wounded people with Soothing Song.
Yep.
So that'll be an extra d6.
Yep. And if you choose to spend 1 hit dice to heal and you're not satisfied with your health total, you can continue to spend hit dice until you're at a satisfactory health level.
Okay, well, I rolled a 6 for that, so
Mhm.
everybody heals an additional 6 from your
That's
rest.
really good.
My goodness. I actually got the max roll on my Cure Light wound, so I was already at full health.
So wait, what do we roll for
You roll your hit die.
my actual
Yeah.
the level?
Yep. If you have 2d10, you can roll to heal if you so choose, due to your level as a level 2 status.
Okay.
You chew on
Yeah.
mushrooms.
That'll put me at max.
And the hit dice are used up, and you regain them after a long rest.
Okay. That makes
Okay,
sense.
and I am fully healed then, and have 1 hit dice left.
Sven's having a staring contest with one of the uglier statues. He's got it set on a table or something. Just looking at it.
All right. The scout is fully healed too.
You think the dragon guy is still waiting for us?
I'm back.
So you guys didn't take any kobolds for questioning, you just killed them all in their sleep?
Yeah.
You bet.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're not very intelligent, so they don't make very good.
Yeah, I don't feel like there would be any real point to it.
But we don't have we don't have anybody that knows exactly what to expect.
They might not know either.
We know where
Yeah,
the
we're
dragon
making it
guy
through
is-
all right.
Was.
We're finding all
uh,
the traps.
Yep. So up here in this area, there is a set of stairs, 2 sets of stairs down, one back the way you came, and a new one that leads down to a new area.
Now you said stairs, right?
Yes.
We don't trust stairs
These-
anymore.
Kobolds are known for their traps.
Give us a nice ramp.
Well, those stairs you took into the fungus area basically became ramps.
Mhm.
To be fair, that might not have been a trap. That might have been our dwarf just being a little too.
Hey, kindly refrain from the weight joke. Had a little too much to drink the last few 100 years.
All right. Which staircase leads to the big bad?
Down.
I wanna examine those stairs. I wanna actually take a good look at them.
I'm going to inspect for traps.
Yes.
All right.
Is that even possible as a non-rogue? I don't remember.
It is, but you're at disadvantage. And if you your character has no real sense of like
Better than nothing.
traps and things. Yeah. So if you fail, you think you don't think there are any traps like for real.
Do you want to roll that then, or?
No, you can roll it. That's more fun for me.
Well,
We gotta remember about Gordon resilience.
that was a fun idea.
Oh.
Moving on.
hmm
Okay, so I rolled a 1.
All right. These stairs are definitely not
Hmm.
trapped.
They're 100% solid, not broken. But
How
Yep.
about Ravon takes a look?
in fact, they're
All
probably
right, that would be
blessed.
survival. And you're at
Can I
disadvantage
persuade
because
him
you're
not
not
to
a
look
rogue.
because I'm so certain?
I think rangers get like trap finding at some point, but I don't think you have it yet.
As far as I do, I know I do not. Mm,
Looks like they might get some at level 3.
16.
What is your preferred terrain, out of curiosity?
I don't know if I have a pick a preferred terrain.
Well, it says you get one.
Huh. Me, a favorite enemy.
Natural explorer. You're particularly familiar with one type of natural terrain and are adept at traveling and surviving in such regions.
Oh, I think I probably would choose forest for my main one because that's
Alright.
where
Being
I
a
grew up.
elf, big pussy.
Elf, yep.
Yeah, I'm half elf. A health.
Well, what'd you get?
Oh, I got a 16.
Yeah. Sven was right on the nose. These stairs are in great shape.
Fantastic. Shall we?
In fact, he seemed even more confident about his declaration than you are.
Oh, what a
Alright,
smart guy.
Shall we go then? We are fully healed and ready.
Should we keep going?
You're going down the stairs to the new area.
Just to be
Yes.
certain, though, there's other stairs, right?
Yes, the only other stairs are the ones that go back the way you came.
I'm going to lay down some ball bearings
All right.
on that stair. Or
Okay.
That, yeah, on the staircase actually.
Well, I'm going to remember this. I hope you do. Otherwise, someone's going to step on ball bearings in a half hour.
I'm not going to tell anyone I'm doing this though. No, I'll let him know. It's like
How will we not see this though, unless you're all the way behind us?
You guys go down the stairs. He's like, "Hang on, guys. I'll catch up." He goes back, puts him down, and tries to catch up to the party.
Oh.
I had to drop my balls. Weird, Sven. You sound the same.
I'll be right back.
Wow, you sound like that?
That was not me.
Yeah, I know.
It was a small
that what-
dwarf.
Right back.
All right, so I think what should we do for marching order? I could be a little more closer to the front now.
I don't think this staircase is wider. Last one, isn't it?
No, it's still 5 feet. A lot of
Okay.
these passages between the caverns are narrow.
Probably the same marching as last time, I suppose, unless.
All right.
Throw me in the front. I'm really roll a d6 or a d10 or whatever.
Okay.
Fail the roll. No, I might. If we're approaching our big bad, I might actually swig one of my health just to get myself up to.
Are you going down to the big bad?
That's where we were heading, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you're going back down the way you came, then down the other set of steps to where the dragon man and the two handsome men were.
This is totally a good idea.
I mean, it's this or we backtrack all the way to that unworn path.
Yep.
We could, I mean, we think it'd be useful to go
He's
this way first.
maybe
Good.
guarding the eggs. If I were him, I would guard the eggs.
So I wonder, maybe it would not be wise to try to front out assault. Maybe we should try to steal the eggs and make them come to us.
Well, we could see how well your sneaking goes.
All right, so you go back down the steps and you enter into that split in the mushroom cavern. And as a reminder, there's an area to your left where the mushroom cavern continues. And if you continue, you can go straight down the steps to where the orc scout said she saw the dragon man, the handsome men.
I'm really anticipating these guys to look just like me.
Well, I suppose we should go straight to the issue at hand.
All right.
Might as well.
So you advance down the steps, and as you enter the chamber, you see that this chamber has been enlarged and reshaped from its original form. The floor and 3 of the walls are smooth, and stalactites and stalagmites have been polished into gleaming columns. Every surface glistens with moisture, and the air is warm and humid. The flat walls of this chamber are decorated with shallow, abstract carvings of dragons. Dragons' tails coil into intricate patterns and knots that flow across the walls. The creature portrayed in the northwest corner stands out, a 5-headed dragon rising from an erupting volcano. Other dragons, which seem dwarfed by this 5-headed monstrosity, flock to its side. A small wooden chest with silver and mother of pearl inlays sits on the floor in the corner, in front of the monstrous dragon carving. Standing guard in front of the dragon carving and the chest stand the blue half-dragon Lengdegosa Cianrath and 2 massive, muscular humans wearing nothing more than a loincloth and hoisting 2 giant great axes.
Oh boy.
He notices you as soon as you enter the chamber.
Savage barbarians from the north. I have heard of these people.
He chuckles as he sees Corden come down the stairs. Dwarf, you survived. I don't know whether to be disappointed or pleased. It's a mix of both, I think.
We dwarfs are a stubborn folk. It's going to take a lot more than just a couple. Tell me.
I am an honorable man. My companions here, not so much. So I will give you this one chance to turn around and leave the cave the way you came. You were honorable in your fight, so I will give you and your companions the chance to leave.
Ask him where the eggs are. Ask him about the eggs.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to.
I'm saying this
ask
pretty
him.
loud too.
Yeah, of course. See,
Ask him.
I got a problem with your proposition. See, we can't have you killing the town anymore. So, to stop you from doing that, we kind of have to beat you. Times.
A shame. I thought you might be reasonable. Most dwarves usually are. And then you guys can roll initiative if you wish to fight.
We are willing to
As a
accept-
reminder, this man has a spear strapped to his back and is wielding a greatsword.
Oh yeah.
Is
This mighty
our
half dragon.
is our orc really willing to fight for 15 gold pieces?
Yeah, she's still here.
That's wow. I applaud this woman.
15.
Eight, 7.
7,
Oops.
15.
17.
17. What did Sven get? Did you get
I
a
got
1?
4 again.
All right. Yeah. All right. All right, Lendigosa Cyanrath. A blue light glows in his belly and runs up his neck to his mouth, and he opens his mouth, and then lightning crackles from it and streaks through your bodies.
Oh boy.
Killing all of us.
Make a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Fail.
– 17.
Ooh, nailed it. 20. Not 20.
All right.
Let's see. Dexterity saving throw. So,
Oh wait, do we add our dex modifier to that?
Yes.
well,
Oh,
and your
then I got
proficiency if you're not, or if you're a ranger, I think.
Yeah, you do proficiency if you're proficient.
Oh goodness. Well then,
11.
in that case,
I fail.
I got a 21.
All right. If you passed on the save, you take 11 lightning damage. If you failed, you take 22
Oh.
lightning damage.
Jeez.
22?
22.
I'm down.
Okay.
We might have made a mistake.
I think
The,
so.
the two massive, muscular, sweaty humanoids approach you with their great axes, and they both will take a swing at Corden and Sven Shortsword.
Is Corton still up even?
I'm up, boy.
Oh,
Yeah, he's up.
yeah,
He passed his save.
Okay.
Yep.
Does a 19 hit Sven?
It ties.
Oh, so it does. You take 8 damage from the great axe.
Am I able to second wind at any point, or is that just my turn?
That is your turn.
Oh. Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, Corden. Does a 19 hit you?
Son of a bitch. Ties.
Oh, not sorry, 19, 15.
That does not.
All right. And Sven, undo that damage. I misread the 2-hit modifier for this guy,
Oh, nice.
Magical.
so that did not hit since it tied before. All right. Now it is your guys' turn. We'll start with Rivon. Gedwin is down, as I understand it.
Yep.
And I have 8 hit points left. It seems we've made a grave error.
No, we're gonna succeed. Trust me. His greatest attack is gone, and now he can't win.
Yeah, except he probably has more of those, so... this is a bit...
We'll just need to kill him Well then,
Oh yeah, I'll just do that.
good.
I think. Let's see here. How big is this chamber?
It's pretty big.
Are they all grouped around? Would you say?
The half dragon is 20 feet away from you. The two berserkers are right in front of you.
Okay. How many people are there total? How many enemies total?
There are 3 total enemies.
Okay. Whoops. All right. I'm gonna cast Hail of Thorns.
That's a good spell.
It is. Let's see. So I'm going to center it on Mr. Dragon Man.
Okay.
I don't know if that. I have to find that. I don't know if it's a roll to hit kind of thing.
Hail of Thorns?
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Bonus action.
The next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon, it's attack before the spell ends. So you have to hit someone with your bow.
All
And
right.
this is a bonus action cast.
Right.
So you can
Okay,
shoot,
s-
move, and then do the spell.
Okay. But I can't do the spell and then shoot.
You can do the spell and then shoot. You can do a bonus action at any point you want in your turn.
Okay.
And this spell will last for 1 minute after you use it, so it'll be the next time you hit within that minute of casting. So if you miss, you don't lose the spell.
Okay. Cool. All right. Let's take a shot at the Dragon Man then.
You would need to. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, never mind.
What?
No. Yeah. Just looking over, just to make sure, you would have to cast it and then shoot and stuff like that.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
Again, it's a bonus action, so it can happen anytime.
Oh goodness me! Oh my. Okay. Nat 20.
Nice.
All right.
Let's see. I'm assuming that'll be a good hit. All right.
Yep. Roll your bow damage, double that die roll, and then add the Hail of Thorns damage and your
Holy shit.
stat damage bonus.
Okay. 2d8. 6. Okay, that is 16 damage for the bow.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's see, Hail of Thorns is what? D10?
1d. What?
Yeah,
Does it
1d10 piercing on a failed dexterity save.
All right. I think he failed.
Pass?
Very good. All right, so he takes 1d10 piercing damage. Let's see. He takes 7 damage.
So 23 damage total.
Holy moly!
Yes, 23. I had to do a quick count. Yeah, 7 plus 16, so 23 damage total. And he has to make another saving throw. Oh wait.
No, that's it.
That's okay. Yep, never mind. I was looking at higher levels description.
Your bow shoot catches him in the chest, and then the thorns sprout from it and punch him again. And he rips out the arrow and throws it to the ground, and a trickle of blood drips out his mouth, and he grins and says, "You're a good shot, half elf."
I don't like dragons.
There we go.
I will cook you before I eat you in your honor.
Oh no! Bad, bad news. I think Ravon's about to die.
Go Gedwin.
He's down.
All right, so I get to
Right.
make a death save, so that's a 1d20 and above a 10. The save.
Yep.
12.
You're good. You
All
save
right, I will
once.
mark down one death save.
Yeah. If Corden gets spare the dying off on you before you on his turn, then I'll let you move your initiative to after him, so you can take an action this round.
All right.
Go Scout. Well, I'll give you guys some control over the NPC. She's inclined to shoot at the half dragon. Anything else you want her to do?
I'm okay with that too.
All right.
I'm also okay with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does she also have Hail of Thorns? That'd be great.
No, but she did roll a 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
She'll do 10 more damage to him.
Nice.
This
He
is
is
that
he's still
chimera
up.
thing all over again.
It really is.
That was a good fight. All right. Go. Who's next? Oh, okay. Go Corden.
All right. Having shrugged off the blow from the, or having deflected the blow from the human's great axe,
Mhm.
going back with my own warhammer, I'm actually going to make sure that I am going to use my war domain as well, or my divine domain, or to give me an extra attack after this one.
All right.
Oh.
Who are you attacking?
The closest.
Berserker.
Yeah. Well, give me a second here, because takes an action to get our bard up. How close is the bard to me?
He was right behind you.
Right behind me.
Just need to lean back and tap him on the foot.
And that'll. I have an attack action still after that?
No. The spell cast would be your action, but you would have movement. Yeah.
But Alex said that he let me go right after.
Yeah. Spare the dying brings him up to 1 hit point.
That have brought him up to 0 to stabilize him.
Nope. Spare the dying will bring him to 1 hit point. I believe.
Okay. It'd be good to get bodies up.
Well, yeah, because I'm going to be able to do a AoE spell.
Yeah, I agree with getting Paul back up.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably.
All right, I'll save his life. I'll make sure to keep my shield between me and the berserker while I nudge the bard with my foot and say the words of the spell.
You nudge me with your foot. Oh my goodness.
He's protecting you.
Yeah.
At least he didn't stomp on your nuts.
That'll wake someone up. All right. And then it is Sven's turn.
All right, first and foremost, I'm going to second wind.
Okay.
That'll give me 7 more health. Up to 10. And Seth didn't hit one of the dudes, did he?
No, he
No, 'cause
he
I had
saved the
He
bard.
just decided to say, okay. I'm gonna keep the kind of a wall between us and us tanks and the little dudes from the barbarians, and I'm gonna take a double swing with my action surge on one of the dudes. There's an 18 plus 5, and then there's a 15. Do those hit?
Run those numbers by me again.
23, and then 15.
Yes, these people are not wearing armor.
Okay.
They're only wearing loincloths.
7 damage.
Okay.
Rolling near minimum.
All right. All right. Gedwin, you are revived back to life,
Yep.
and you are currently prone, but you can get up and then take an action.
Just a reminder,
Alright,
by the
well-
way, this is a blue dragon. He might be a little resistant to electricity. Says Henry,
Thunderclap is
metagaming
not
the
electricity.
cheat.
So, if I wanted to get up and use Thunderclap, I would still be among all of our allies.
You would.
Thunderclap that ass.
Could
That
I
doesn't hurt
roll
friends, though,
somewhere
does it?
and use it?
What?
Could I roll somewhere and cast Thunderclap?
No, because
You have to
you
get up
would
from
still
the
be.
prone.
You have to get up to do that properly.
Come on, I've seen Jack Black play guitar on the ground. All right.
You can row acrobatics, but I would have to give you disadvantage on it because trying to do that prone with your equipment and instrument and then do a spell is really difficult. And if you fail, that would be your action of nothing.
To be entirely fair, his body's working at 100% efficiency because he got hit by electricity.
I guess.
Well, the body
then I'm
the
gonna
body
get
has
up.
ways of shutting that down.
Oh,
I'm gonna get up, and unfortunately, I'm just have to stab with a spear this round. I can't attack. So
All right.
next round, I'll do something more.
do you not have spells?
I do, but AOE, and I'm in the middle of you guys. All right, that's a miss.
What'd you get?
Well, I rolled a 4,
Mm,
which I then add 4 to, so an 8.
yes. All right. We're back to the top of the order then. We're the half dragon on the Ghost of
He's gonna
Cian
pull out
Wrath.
the great
gets to
sword,
go.
isn't he?
He is going to pull out his great sword.
He's below half health.
He is an honorable warrior, and he is more than happy to get into the fight. He is going to move up, and he's going to attack Corden. This time, you're not going to be getting back up after I'm done with you, Dwarf.
Don't listen to him, Carden.
All right. Duh. Oh, yeah. Well, a 24 will hit you, right?
Yep.
You take 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
And his second attack
Okay.
does a 20 hit you.
Yeah.
You take 8 more slashing damage.
Hey, Chihuahua.
Oh, so does being at negative 17.
Only if that's double your current hit points or your max hit points.
That's not.
Yes, you only die when you go negative if you go to like your negative version of your hit point total.
Okay.
What does your shield do again, Seth?
It's +1 advantage on perception and initiative.
Okay.
It's really nice.
It is. I was just wondering if it had any immediate effects that would be useful.
All right, and the berserkers go. One will swing at Ravon. One will swing at
Oh no.
Sven.
Leave me alone.
Never. All right. 23 hits Sven.
Yes.
That is a 14 hit Ravon.
It ties.
It ties. All right.
Oh, this
Uh,
fight's not.
That'll be 14 damage to Sven.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
These have
Oh.
great axes. I roll a d12 for high damage variation. And 7 damage to Ravon.
I roll a d8. I can't get higher than a 2.
Yeah, these guys roll 1d12 for their great axes.
Ouch. I have 1 health left.
I'm down.
All right,
Hurls crap on my healing too.
your turn, Ravon.
Okay. How's Mr. Dragon Man? How's he doing?
He looks like he's enjoying himself.
Hmm. You think he'd let us surrender?
No.
You can try it.
How about I take a 5-foot step back and shoot another arrow at that dick?
You could do that.
Jeez, I don't know if it's. Oh my god. Dang it. All right, yeah, I'll do that. Maybe I'll get lucky. 20, but it's not a nat 20.
All right, that'll hit.
He takes 11 damage.
All right. He looks strained, but he's still alive.
Cool. Is potion drinking a bonus action? in this?
Nope. That is a action.
Cool. All right. Ravon accepts his death.
All right. The orc scout does not like how things are going.
Mm-hmm.
She asks Ravon and Gedwin if she should grab someone and run, or if you want her to keep attacking.
Oh boy.
How wounded did Cyan Wrath seem?
You can't just tell.
Well, I can tell you how much damage he's taken from individual attacks, and you can make your own decision. He's taken. He took 23 from Ravon. Then he took
Another 10.
another 10 from the scout, and then he just took another 11 from the Ravon.
from a bow.
Holy
So-
crap.
He's taken 44 damage so far.
And he seems to still be cackling.
He is he looks strained but enjoying himself.
I think that
Anybody have an idea?
Keep fighting.
All right, keep fighting.
I'm dead, so I can't actually talk. But
bring him
boy.
down. He has taken much damage.
All right. Your fighters to the last. I like it. All right. She will step back, and she will fire off 2 arrows using one of her abilities at Cyan Wrath. One hit, one miss. And she'll hit him for another 8 damage. All right. It is now. Cordon's down. Sven's down. Gedwin, it's your turn.
Come on,
All right,
Piano
so-
Man.
I can either do Thunder Wave, or I can do Sleep, which can put to sleep
That's-
5d8 worth of hit points, or I can do
Uh,
2d8 points of damage.
Ooh.
You can position yourself now that you have less allies around to do your AoE better.
Yeah, except I think at this point I don't need to, because if this is my last chance to do anything, I'm going to go for the high dice roll.
All right.
So 5d8. Here we go. I can put
believe
to
in
sleep
you.
29 hit points worth of creatures.
You can.
Yeah, so if the dragon has 29 hit points left or less,
He falls asleep. The big men don't.
Oh my goodness.
all right. Alrighty then.
Well,
They
there's-
seem a
Oh,
little,
yes.
they seem a little startled by their leader falling asleep.
What a pushover.
Does it mean it's
You
Ravon's
know,
turn?
he's not really worth your time, gentlemen.
I'm just gonna do my death saving throw. I
He-
pass.
he's not even committed to the
Alright.
fight.
Oh, Corden, how's your death saving throw?
Let's see how that goes. It's just what odd or even? No.
No,
Over.
it's 10 over 10 passes.
I
think, or is
failed.
Over anything 1 to 10 is a fail, 11 to 20 is a pass.
Yeah. I
So
rolled
it's
an
odd or
8.
even or whatever. Doesn't really matter.
It's a coin flip.
50-50.
Yeah.
All right, the two berserkers will continue to attack. One will swing at Ravon.
Hmm.
Does a 12 hit.
No.
Ooh.
One will swing at the scout, and a 21 will hit her. She'll take 13 damage.
Jeez.
I think she hasn't been hit yet. No, she has. She was hit by the lightning. She goes down.
Oh, boy.
She is getting a big bonus for this.
All right.
She lives.
Ravon, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Okay.
The dragon man is asleep.
Oh, can I get to him?
You can get to him.
I will coup de grace him.
All right. A coup de grace in this context is a instant critical hit. You just roll your critical hit damage.
Okay. 2d8.
You know, I'm kind of more worried about the other guys, but maybe this can make a show to make them stop.
That's what I'm hoping. Because there's no way I can kill either of those guys. Okay. 21 damage.
He is dead.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Ravon kills him and
You-
says, stop.
Did you put in all your favorite enemy stuff for this guy too?
Oh, I did not.
Because he is half
Oh.
dragon.
Yeah, what am I, stupid?
Yes.
Jesus.
Is this a bunch of extra damage you could have dealt, John?
No, I think it is. Let me look it up,
Sweet.
actually. I think it's just better hit rolls. Enemy.
Let me see.
Where is it? Oh, that's a rogue. Where are you at, Ranger? There you are.
Yeah, I think you don't get the bonus damage till you choose an archetype.
Yeah, and that comes at like what, 3?
Next level, yeah.
Yeah,
All right, so he is very dead.
He's
He
very,
is-
very dead.
pretty dead.
Nice.
All right, Gedwin, it's your turn.
Ravon. I guess.
You put an
Will-
arrow to his skull and you let go of your bowstring.
Oh, that's fun. I like that. Yeah.
All right, is it an action or a free action to try and intimidate or
Yeah, that's a good. That's pretty
If you're
much.
making a skill check, it is a action. If you
Damn.
Alright.
just want to talk to them, that is free action.
Okay.
Show them
I don't
magic.
really-
Barbarians hate magic.
I already showed them magic. I shot their leader with thorns. I shot him with an arrow and made thorns sprout out of
They
his
weren't
chest.
paying attention though.
I don't actually have any intimidation, so I have.
Well, your action's over
Like-
though. You killed someone.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I'm going to I'm going to do an intimidate check then.
All right.
So what I'm going to start with is we have killed your leader. It is not worth you dying as well. And I got an 18 plus 4 22.
All right. They look at each other nervously, Look at the arrow sticking out of the skull of their leader.
They look at the battle wounds on their opponents.
They look at Ravon
They look at that.
near death.
They look at down their great axes. They look at you two. And they say, "We will let you be
Oh
as
my
long as we get to take that." And he'll point at the treasure chest with the silver lining and pearl inlay.
I think that's a fair price for our lot.
We choose death.
What do you think,
I-
Corden? Or not Corden?
Gordon says nothing.
Stinky Frenchman. What do you think?
I must certainly add the great cunning of the men of Xenor to my knowledge of them.
I may be mostly
you-
unconscious, but the thought of losing treasure makes me cough up a little blood.
Oh, the thought of loss also makes me cough up a little blood.
All right.
Please,
Control Alt
gentlemen,
Delete is cancer.
It is all yours.
All right. They strap their great axes to their backs, and they go over to the treasure chest to pick it up.
Trap, trap, trap.
Oh, that'd be funny.
They're gonna slip
However-
on the ball bearings.
They move over to the treasure chest to pick it up, and you guys can make perception checks, the conscious ones.
Oh,
Okay, I will as soon as my cat.
I passed my unconscious perception check.
19
Good for you.
plus
Was it plus
plus
4?
1. 20.
Oof.
They pick up the treasure chest, and you hear a click.
Yeah, I got a 20. Not a nat 20, just 20 total.
Followed by the hissing sound like dozens of angry snakes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're friends. Let us go.
Let us. Yeah, it's time to go.
You grab the bodies and run.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yes, you-
All the bodies make death saves.
God.
The scout just failed one.
Yes, I made one.
I passed.
All right. Can we do a heal check when we get out of the?
Yes, or you can just use your healing spells, whatever you need to do.
I do not have any healing spells.
I'm gonna drink a potion. My last
Yep.
potion.
What about the unconscious people?
I have medicine. I'll do a medicine check on you guys.
All right.
Oops.
And Gedwin, as you take one
it
last
doesn't
look down.
hurt to do medicine checks anymore, so I'll do one.
All right, Gedwin, as you take a look back down to the chamber, you notice some liquid start to come out of the walls as well.
As in
When it
approaching
splashed-
us?
No, it just coming out of the walls onto the ground, and when it splashes on the floor, the moisture on the stone bubbles and smokes.
Oh, goody.
And you can see a fine, pale
Rip the
green
magic
mist
greatsword.
in the chamber below. as
Yeah,
you
did we grab anything off the
Nope.
dragon room? Damn it.
I was gonna
Well,
say
might
it,
still
but
survive.
I was too. I was thinking about it, but I mean, how many people down do we have?
Yeah, no, we
3.
just die.
Yeah, we could go back in once it disperses, and maybe there'll be something left. But
Yep, maybe. So let's.
if that guy has anything magical, which he probably does,
It's probably going to survive.
yeah.
all right,
acid.
so I failed my medicine check. That does not
Oh.
add a death save.
Who are your
to fail
medicine?
anymore. I was gonna go with the ranger person just because I feel like we have a duty to the person that we.
All right, well, you failed your medicine check, and she failed her death save. She's failed 2 of those now.
Ay.
Well, medicine failure doesn't count as a failure anymore.
Right, but you're taking the
But
time
she
to do a
failed
medicine
it.
check, so she has to do a death save.
Yep.
So she failed
Okay.
that death save.
Who's-
So who are you doing medicine on, Ravon?
Who's okay? Henry, you've passed 2 of your death saves, right?
Yes.
I'll do it on Corden. I rolled
Yeah.
a 21.
All right, Corden, you are stable.
Yeah.
Ben, you can make another death save.
Fail.
All right.
If I'm conscious enough, I can use my spare the dying.
No, medicine doesn't make you conscious. It just stabilizes you.
Okay, pass me a healing potion. Ranger.
I'm at
Some,
2
I do have
successes,
some
1
on my
failure.
body.
What?
I suppose I could give you my last one.
Yeah, because she is dying.
Yeah, I'll throw it to you.
All right, I'll use the healing potion on her.
All right. And then while are going to do a medicine check on Sven while she's doing that, Ravon?
Yes.
All right.
Roll another. Does 14 pass?
Nope, it has to be DC 15.
All right, I'll try one then.
Sven, well, you're feeding her a potion, so Sven has to make another death
Yep.
save during this time.
Fail.
All right, that's 2 fails, 2 successes, and now it is Gedwin's turn to do medicine.
Yep, medicine. Fail, I think. Let's see. Yep, 11. Fail.
All right, the scout can do a medicine check on you too. Why not? She got a 17.
I rolled
Yeah.
a 12. so-
Yep,
We
so
all
you
make it
were
out alive, if barely.
very
Um,
barely. More
Incredible.
barely than other times, I think.
Yeah, that was to the wire.
Mhm.
That was a risky encounter, and it paid off.
We got nothing.
We got nothing.
It paid
So-
off.
If we watch down the corridor, does the mist start to disperse, and do any barbarian friends with like boils and welts start running?
You don't see anything. You don't see the mist coming up the stairs, but those barbarians also are not coming up the stairs.
Unfortunate.
They made it out, went past us, and then slipped on the ball bearings. They're dead now.
I will have to add to my notes about the men of the North, about their gullibility. Ha ha ha.
All right, and you guys can hit level 3 in your next time you take a long rest.
Very
Nice.
heckin'.
Do we do a short rest while waiting for that whatever to happen? And
Whatever, the mist
get
to
some health
disperse.
back.
Yeah.
Only if
We
you
could
have
do a
any
long
hits.
rest, I suppose.
You could do a long rest. That is 8 hours.
Perfect.
Or would you like to
Let's
do a
do
long
it.
rest?
Maybe in the room with the cobbled corpses.
the new home base.
Yeah, the new home base. Though we'll have to kind of make it less stinky, I think. Rest.
We just
All right.
throw like 5 bloodied bodies in there.
Are you guys taking any sort of watch schedule,
We probably
or all
should.
just gonna fall asleep?
Um, well, I guess Ravon will take first watch. It would probably make sense for the scouts to take the watches. Unless anyone else would like to.
Oh no.
She'll do a watch.
Yeah, Ravon will do one watch too.
You'll need to do a 12-hour rest in that case if you take watches, because
Yeah.
you won't be getting a full 8 hours to rest.
All right.
I can juice myself up with another spell cast. Take a watch and
I think Corden and Sven are still unconscious. They're going to need to
Oh, jeez.
sleep
okay.
through this
Wonderful.
whole rest to
Gotcha. Okay.
heal up.
In that case,
And if Corden wants to change his spells, or you see if has any spells he needs to replenish, he won't be able to because he'll be recovering this whole rest, basically.
oh, okay. I've only cast one spell.
The,
maybe
can-
a little
the
bit.
cantrip?
No, the cantrips. Oh, okay. I used one cantrip, one healing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And-
cantrips are infinite, so.
Okay. Yeah. So I used the one healing, and then I've used 2 of my cleric domain abilities. We got
Right.
4 times.
You guys can all bump yourselves up to level 3.
Wahoo!
Nice.
Oh, now I can reach my full potential.
It's level 3, full potential.
Oh,
That
boy.
means level 3's level, he'll finally die.
Yes.
Only
Very
one
exciting.
more hit, or only one for my more hit points.
That is unfortunate.
I added max hit points. I'm at 29 now.
Oh, good.
Holy moly.
That's really good.
My hit dice. Oh, 1d10.
Yeah.
That's
Fuck
pretty
yeah,
good.
nailed that one.
I rolled well on that, actually. All right. We are at...
Oh, this is interesting. Points at higher levels 1d10 or 6 plus your constitution modifier per ranger level
Yes.
after first.
Yes. I think there's like a thing where between levels 1 and 5, if you roll below that average number, you can just take the average number.
Oh, really
Huh.
nice.
Yeah.
And is the average number
It's
for a
like
D8 6?
it's like yeah. If I think it's 5 for a D8.
It's 5 for a D8. So Rangers are D10 then.
Yeah.
All right then.
Boys, we are
I'll
in them
look at
level
that.
2 spells.
I have 37 health.
Holy moly.
I rolled really well.
All right. So just so you guys know, that Dragon Man had 57 hit points. His two friends had 67 each.
Good
Oh.
lord.
We were not really supposed to fight that encounter yet, were we?
Not quite.
Yeah, not quite.
Thank God for the bard coming through with the sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
no
hot-
kidding.
I
the-
can't believe how
and-
much
and
damage
2
you guys
crits.
did to the dragon.
The very
That's
high
some
level roll on the Intimidate and the Dragon going down was basically a perfect storm. Otherwise, they were just going to kill you.
Yeah.
My god, yeah, that
they could have all rolled ones repeatedly.
That is entirely possible, but they were rolling a lot of 17s.
So how
and
much health did the
18s.
dragon have left when I chose to do that?
5.
5?
Nice.
So I
Jeez.
could have brought him down with a power core then. Almost
Yeah.
no problem.
But that's electric,
Yeah.
right?
What?
Is
That's
that
thunder
electricity?
damage.
Sonic
It's
is
thunder
Oh, it's
damage.
thunder, Henry.
Oh.
Thunder is the new Sonic.
thunder.
It's sonic damage.
Sorry, I've
Thunder.
played a Pokemon game once. So,
Paralyzation.
I need.
So
So first, who's going to be on first watch? Ravon?
yeah,
Oh,
but,
Scott can take first watch.
so the constitution modifier per level thing, is that only if you take the average?
No, you always
Or
add your
is that-
Constitution modifier to your hit points.
Yeah, but is that it says per level though? So would I add +3?
Slots total.
Is your Constitution like 16?
It's no, my constitution is 13, but it says add it per ranger level.
Yeah, so every time you level up, you do the roll plus your
Plus the
constitution
one.
modifier.
Yeah.
Right, but I was
What are you
It-
looking at? What page are you on?
I'm actually on let's see. Let's see, what page does it say? 84.
Page 4?
84.
84.
Oops. Oh, but in the book it's actually 91? Is that a 91?
Yep, it's 90.
Super blurry. Yeah, 91 is the page I'm looking at. Under
Class features, hit points.
under Oh yeah, it is 90. Yep, 90. Sorry. Class
Yeah,
features,
but
yeah.
it's per Constitution modifier per your Ranger level. So,
Yeah,
so
that's-
like your Constitution might be at 14.
Oh, wait, I see what they're saying.
Yeah.
Per level up, it's you add your constitution mod. Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
thought
they're
it was saying you add your constitution mod per level that you have.
No,
That's what I
it's-
thought that was saying.
It's saying that, if you have a Constitution modifier of like 1 at level 1, but by the time you hit level 6, it might be a +2. Then you
Right.
add start and +2 instead of the +1.
Right. Okay, that's what confused me. I was like, have I been rolling my health wrong?
Oh, okay.
Let's see what I get. Oh, 7 health. That's respectable.
Mm-hmm.
That gives me what? Oh, that gives me 26 hit points. Very good.
Oh boy. It's kind of hard to keep a full list of all the spells because there's so many of them.
Mhm.
Primeval awareness. Ooh, and I get another first level spell. Very cool.
All right. Let me roll some random encounters for your resting. Oh, you killed those already. Nothing happens during your rest.
Heck
Sweet.
yeah.
And you guys are at full health.
Super good.
What do you guys like to do now?
Um,
I need to look through all of these spells so I know which ones I want to have.
yeah, I need to look at my my archetypes and primeval awareness. One major spell slot to focus your awareness.
I can deal with that.
Jeez.
Oh, wow, aid's actually really freaking good.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, okay, that's what I'm gonna keep in mind.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a hunter.
Well, I mean, after this 12 hours, we should probably wake up and go check.
Check the room.
Yeah, check the room, see if we can't get
Anything.
recover some goop.
There might be something left, something magical. Can only hope.
And it might be covered in snakes.
Don't worry.
Alright, I need to
I'll agree.
spell, but otherwise I am leveled up completely.
Tenacity. Oh my.
Calm emotion sounds like a pussy spell.
All right. You guys go back down to the shrine,
Yep.
the Tiamat,
Yeah.
and you find the nice treasure chest fallen down to the side, and the acid having eaten away at the skin of Lendigosa Cianrath, and the berserkers have been reduced to skeletons.
Hi. Poor guys. They never had a chance.
The Lendigosa Cianrath spear and their great axes have been reduced to little more than to the metal bits.
But the great sword is intact.
Mhm. The great sword is fine.
Hey,
Hmm.
That's no surprise.
this is a great sword of acid resistance.
The
Anyone
treasure
use
chest
great
is
swords?
also fine.
I can.
How about the? How about what's his name's armor? If he had any.
Lendigosa Cianrath's armor.
Yeah. Did he have any?
He did. He had splint mail.
Oh, just normal splint mail.
Yep.
Oh, that's gone.
Continue.
Anything else about the room that hasn't been turned to acidic goop?
The mural of Tiamat coming out of a volcano and summoning all the dragons to her is still intact.
Oh,
The
perfect.
small wooden chest with silver and mother of pearl inlays is still intact.
Well,
So, by the way, guys, that acid trap, you had a dexterity saving throw, or you take 2d6 acid damage as it gets sprayed onto you, that liquid that came out of the walls. But when it turned into gas, you had to pass a constitution save every round you're in the room, or you would take 3d8 extra acid damage as you breathed it in.
dodged a bullet. Or in this case, acidic mist.
Of course,
So
these
who wanted the
barbarians had.
greatsword?
Holy moly. What?
Well,
Who wanted the greatsword?
You can still kind of smell like a caustic scent in the room.
I don't think anyone in our party uses great swords.
It's also very clean in
well, I
here.
mean, I'm fully capable of using a greatsword.
Yeah, but you use a shield, right, Henry?
You could put away a shield, sir.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can go ahead and grab that greatsword.
I want it.
You
Hey,
you
guys.
want it?
Guys,
I just
guess
became
what
able
spell
to use
I have
my
access to now? My traps.
That's a good one.
Yeah, this is a good one.
That one.
You know, I
might
probably
be-
also have access to that,
We're
and
never
you're
gonna
a
find another
healer, so
cobbled cave again
how
with
about
traps.
you know?
Nope.
You're still in one though.
I need gentle repose.
All right.
Paul, I've given up on having armor class.
That's necromancy.
Okay, you can take the greatsword then.
You know, 19 armor class at level 2, and I'd still get hit by everything.
Well, that's because
Yeah,
these
no,
guys were
we kinda
insane.
will.
The kobolds were hitting me.
That's because you're bad at this.
Henry, you have a great sword +1 now.
Yay!
Cool. Hmm. Oh, Hordebreaker seems quite nice. It's basically cleave, but you don't have to kill the first creature you attack to attack a different one. Has to be within 5 feet of the target. I would assume that this also applies to a bow.
No.
Because it says within range of your weapons. 150 yards is in my range.
Oh, I guess that
150
might be true.
feet.
Yeah.
150 feet, not yards. That sounds too much. Yeah. 150, 600. Jeez. Okay, it's 150 feet, I think, is the. That might be useful. Attack 2 enemies at once, whittle one down as I attack another one. Giant Killer or Colossus Slayer.
So, I think it is. Well, let's look at. Are there dragon eggs anywhere in the room?
No, there's just the shrine to Tiamat.
No dragon eggs.
We
They
still
could
have
be
that other. We still have that other path to go down.
Yep.
And there is another passage out of this room as well.
Well,
But that really wasn't what caught your attention the first couple times you came here.
No, yeah. It's,
that's very true.
Well, I spit in the general direction of Scion Wrath as we pass by him.
Big ups to you guys for pulling that one off.
I can't believe that.
We have killed their leader. It is time to move on.
They
We must find these eggs.
have another leader.
They do.
Maybe that other chick. We're gonna try and beat her ass.
All right.
Holy shit! Prayer of healing though.
Are you guys gonna do anything with the treasure chest or leave it be?
Well,
It's been removed from where it was. It's just lying on the ground by the skeletons of the berserkers.
I
at this
suppose
point-
it's safe now. I assume it. Well, let's check where it was. Is there like a lever or something?
Silence. That seems like it'll be a pretty useful spell on.
So what's happening?
Yeah, I think we investigate the. John wants to look at the spot where it was picked up off the ground, and I think it's what
Oh, okay.
we can do about the chest because it seems magical, or at least full of treasure.
All right. So, John, and if you expect the spot where the treasure chest was, you can see underneath it a mechanism that was basically a weighted plate. When the chest was picked up, it rose up to the spot, which seemed to activate the acid trap.
Okay. So it's probably fair that you can probably touch the chest now without any averse effects.
You could take a look.
Yeah, let's take a look at the chest and.
All right. The chest is not locked when you open it. Inside, you see a string of pearls, a gold and sapphire ring, 2 pouches, and 4 glass vials filled with liquid, 2 of which you recognize as potions of healing.
Oh, very nice.
But the other 2 you are not sure about.
Okay. Well, we'll keep those other 2 safe for now. I touched them, but Ravon will take one of the potions of healing since he used up all of his. And I'm going to get Hunter's Mark, my 3rd first level spell.
Whoops! Warding bong is not a spell.
Sounds way better than what you were actually getting.
Warding bond is actually pretty solid.
I took Cloud of Daggers and Detect Thoughts.
Ooh. I'm just making a list of like most of my spells just because they kind of like select which ones I want to take each day. So
Well, I also made a list of ones that I'm going to get next level.
I even have page numbers associated with all my spells.
That's a good plan, actually.
Yeah, it definitely helps.
Because it's just impossible to write down all.
All right. Is anyone gonna? We'll leave the 2 pouches and the other things, and you also have the ring and the string of pearls. I'll write those all down in the treasure chat room.
Yeah, we can.
Does anyone have Identify or anything like that?
Nope.
No,
Unfortunate.
If you,
that's for
for the potions, if you guys will spend like 10 minutes investigating them, like taste testing them and admiring the color, swirling the flask like it's a glass of wine, I'll let you identify them that way.
Sure. We do this during our rest.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, technically,
wanna
we pick
take the-
them up after the rest.
It takes
Oh,
10
yeah, we
minutes,
did,
so you can
didn't
take
we?
the
Never
time
mind.
now to do it.
What about the ring?
That will require a bit more in-depth stuff to identify if it's magical.
Okay. We'll just keep it in a treasure pouch for now.
Not do that. I'm doing it for you.
There wasn't a crossguard or a blade or anything like that, just hanging out, was there?
No, nope.
No treasure sword?
You'd think, but no.
I was almost certain it was going to be in this room. I had all this evidence.
Well, maybe it's somewhere else here.
Wednesday or Thursday, I go down and mow. Try to do in the evening thing again. First last time we didn't get any
One pouch is full of finely cut and polished gems, and the other pouch has a fine dusty powder inside.
Oh, anthrax.
Well, we'll see. 'Cause I took Monday. I'm taking next Monday off.
If Edwin can roll a
Myself.
general knowledge
Or
check,
not,
you might
I
know what this is.
But
General knowledge.
I mean, I'll just go down there on my own. I know you
Oh, it's the cocaine.
guys likely.
Would that
He's
just
from the
be
big city
knowledge?
with the rich people. He might know.
That's the coca.
A 17
mushroom.
plus 2, that's 19.
All right. So what this is dust
my
of
plan
dust of
currently
dryness.
Saturday and Sunday for sure. And then
Dust of dryness?
Dust of dryness.
What does that do?
This small
Yeah.
packet contains 1d6 plus 4 pinches of dust. You can use an action to sprinkle a pinch of it over water. The dust turns a cube of water 15 feet on a side into one marble-sized pellet, which floats or rests near where the dust was sprinkled. The pellet's weight is negligible. Someone can use an action to smash the pellet against a hard surface, causing the pellet to shatter and release the water the dust absorbed. If you give this to a water elemental, they have to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, or they take 10d6 necrotic damage.
Sounds useful.
Alrighty. I will hold on to that.
This time I recall, it responds, so you know where they're going to be in the morning. Sleeping.
But I do tell everybody what it is.
I think I'd do that on Saturday, Sunday, but I'll see. Yeah, I'll see.
So,
And
are we done
what I
here?
feel
And ready
like.
to...
Yeah, I think that's good for now.
Big props to our orc buddy who did all this for 15 gold pieces.
Yes, that is. That is pretty heckin' neato. McSpeedo.
I think a tip will be in...
Will be in her future.
We take her back to the city where they realize she was one of the raiders, and then they execute her.
Henry, this isn't Game of Thrones.
I don't know if you have mentioned this or if you guys would have figured this out, but the scouts did not participate in the raids. They mostly were just tired. They basically live on the plains as nomads,
Guilty
and
by
they're just tired.
association.
Sure, they're hired by the raiders to basically catch food for them.
It's basically feeding ISIS.
Yes, that's basically what they do.
Execution. It's not what Sven wants, of course, but it's for the best of the people.
All right, so
I think it's probably fair to seed out the other door.
What's up the other door?
yeah,
Might as well keep looking.
I can't wait till we get killed by the sorcerer's lady. It's gonna be a real winner.
well, we did kill her buddy boy.
All right, there are multiple exits. There's a wide to the east. There is a 10-foot wide set of steps leading down, and to the south, it leads all the way down to a. Oh, that's not where that goes. To a wooden door that is crudely hewn into the wall.
Hmm.
Like it'll open. It looks like it'll open fine, but clearly this was a cave and was not designed to have wooden doors installed in it.
Okay, then. I think that the time for stealth is past. I think it is time for boldness.
I disagree. Stealth is always in dire need.
No more traps.
Also agree. I've had enough of those.
Uh huh. I don't need any more rocks on my head. You,
All right. Do you want to go through that door next session then?
I mean, do people have anything else going on today?
I am still good for about an hour. If you guys are, 6 o'clock's about the latest because then I gotta go over to Lauren's and have some dinner and watch Game of Thrones. But
Yeah, I'm good.
If you guys are good for another hour, I can do another hour.
I'm good for another hour too.
Heckin' neato. Let's do it.
I don't have
Right.
a martial archetype, but I'll live.
Are you guys gonna go through the door, or are you guys gonna go down the steps?
How about we check? Let's check for traps thoroughly.
Sure. Who's checking for traps?
what?
What would it?
I'll be here for another hour or so anyway. So
See,
What
that
would,
would be a
Be
investigate check, right?
That would be investigation.
I'll
Oof.
do that.
Yeah, I only have
On
plus
that
one
one.
to that. Never mind, I'll do one too. Oh boy. $19.
19. You find no traps that you can identify.
Goody goody. All right. Oh, I guess yeah. Let's go to the door. Unless people would like to go down the stairs, but I feel like the door is not as much progress as the stairs would probably be. Though I could be wrong. Any naysayers? Any other opinions?
I say let us go through the door.
All right.
All right, you open the door and you enter into this chamber. And this chamber contains a writing desk and stool, several tables with books and papers, and a mirror on a floor stand. Light comes from 2 oil lamps. Thick rugs completely cover the floor. And sitting at one of the desks doing some writing, you can see the wearer in purple. The
Oh, God.
person who was able to shoot lightning from her spear and imprisoned Sven, the monk Leos and Erlanther, and Gedwin to death.
Oh
And
boy.
they were caught in the camp.
Is it too late to back out of the
I don't think she's going to be as kind as the dude we just destroyed.
Also, I gotta admire her willingness. The ruckus outside of her door.
It was shut.
Oh my goodness.
Does she have
Does she-
earbuds in or something?
Yeah, does she notice us?
She does not notice you.
We could.
Is there a bard in the room? Is that why she was listening to music?
I mean, I assumed I opened the door.
Yeah,
Well,
so
they
there-
had gnome bards as iPods back in the day.
yeah, her back is to. She sits writing at a desk. There is another chamber in front of her that does not have a door that leads up to somewhere, and there are 2 guards wearing armor who are standing guard at that chamber door, and they're facing out that way as well. So all these people have their backs to you. So basically, there is a chamber that leads into this room opposite the one you entered, and she is facing that way, and her guards are facing that way.
Oh,
Can anybody do a?
It seems as though she was not expecting anyone to come from the direction her half-dragon friend lived.
Can anybody do a good impression of the half dragon? I whisper to my face.
what?
Can anybody do a good Scion Wrath imitation?
Do that one, the spell you did with the bow and arrow.
There are 2 rugs in the room. She's on one of them, and then there's another one between you and her. They look very nice. There's some wood paneling put up over the cave walls.
I'm hearing fire arrows.
Oh yeah, with the proper jump on her, we might be able to beat her into submission quick enough. Besides, do those guards of hers look like big burly berserker types?
No, they look more like the dragon guards with the funky masks.
Oh, we know they're a bunch of these.
I'm gonna quick check what detect thoughts it does because I got that. And I think this sounds like a fun time for that spell if it does anything good. Um, see.
Activate myself.
Range is self. The duration you can read the thoughts of certain creatures when you cast the spell and as your action on each turn until the spell ends. You can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. Creature you choose has an intelligence 3 or lower, it is unaffected.
Oh,
You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind on the moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe
I think
deeper,
I'm
the
back.
creature must make a wisdom saving
We
throw.
hear you, John.
okay.
If you succeed, or if it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you are probing its mind, and unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts, the creature can use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check, contested by your intelligence check.
So basically, when you're looking at surface thoughts, they don't have to make a check. They don't know what you're doing, but as soon as you probe deeper, then they're aware something's going on.
Let's see. Yeah. So I'll just cast it and learn their surface thought to start with, and later on I can change it to probe deeper when we're already engaged.
All right, are you focusing on anyone first?
The
You could find
caster.
out why the elf guy is so brooding.
Who?
So
Are you
half elf.
focusing on Ravon first?
No, the like sitting person.
Oh, Frulam Mondat, yes. I believe probe her surface thoughts, and she is thinking about the dragon egg should be hatching by tomorrow morning or in 2 days at the latest. And then we can all move out of here with the baby dragons and head north to meet up with Resmir.
That's a name drop again.
All right, I'm
And
booking
the
my-
rest of her surface thoughts are mostly seem to be writing down the logistical preparations for moving such precious cargo.
All right.
Mind reading the elf.
I think what I'm gonna do next is sneak in and do a grapple check.
Oh, you're
Whoa.
going to sneak.
Okay, what?
Really?
Hold on.
This our plan?
Well, we gotta get the mage incapacitated.
Yeah, and you're the
Actually,
one to do it.
Okay,
So, Gavin, are you entering the room?
no, I'll do some like, what's some U.S. Marines like hand signals to
Yes.
Oh,
I expect those would be well understood by everyone in the adventuring party.
well, yeah, I'm doing like point at him, like kind of like a go forward thing, and then like a bear hug emote.
The scout nods and knocks an arrow to her bow, aims it at the person sitting, and looks to you for confirmation.
No.
that's what I would do. That's what I would do.
Except you'd add a spell to it.
All right, so I whisper to
I'm going to
Ravon.
point at both of them, both of the boat people.
These people are very bad at their passive perceptions.
We're sitting here bickering about what we're gonna take them out, and they're just like,
She lowers her arrow from the person looking at
That's
you
some
very
wild
confused.
speed.
If Ravon grapples,
No,
or
just have,
If I grapple, I
let's just shoot a bunch of arrows at her at the same time.
why not do that? I would rather do that.
okay,
What if we throw the magic sword at her?
okay. So are you two? So you two do a coordinated arrow shot, then like sniper assassination.
I'm
I
also
guess.
going to throw an oil flask.
All
I have
right.
a crossbow too. Actually, I can shoot.
Yeah. So
I can throw a spear.
so Sven, are you gonna charge in and grapple?
No, I have an oil flask I'm going to throw.
Oh, you guys are all just gonna throw shit at her?
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll prepare to ram the door and slam it, or ram the door with
What?
the guards.
What?
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 What are you doing?
We're
Is there a door?
coordinating. We're killing this boss.
There,
We're not.
there is no
need to
door.
kill this
There is no. The only door in the room is the one that you are entering through.
Okay, so
Passage that they're
Throw,
facing
throw
is
your
open
throw your
cavern.
guitar at her or
The
something.
last boss we met saw us and did 70 damage.
Yeah.
I'll throw a spear at her as well.
We're
then.
killing
I was
this
hoping
thing.
to
We need to kill her.
block the
Is it-
guards.
So is everyone aiming and shooting something at her?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Everyone
Most
roll a hit.
Definitely.
Everyone roll a hit, but you have advantage because she is sitting target and doesn't know you're doing this.
No, and let me actually see.
What is advantage? Just plus one.
Advantage is you roll twice and you take.
Oh, that's
the
right. You roll twice. That's right.
9 to hit,
Oh, you,
so I missed.
you roll
my
twice and you
spear.
take the better number.
Yeah.
That's what advantage is.
Yep.
I might actually have a better spell. I can do that. instead.
Well, the orc hit her for 4.
Nice.
Oh, whoops. That's a question mark.
John, are you doing the arrow augmented thing?
The thorn.
Yeah.
That would require me to cast it
A
first.
free
I
spell,
suppose.
free action spell.
Yeah, I suppose I could do that. Yeah, may as well.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on this witch.
Let's see.
There we
I
go.
got a 15. Does that hit?
Oh. Okay.
It does not hit. It does
Oh,
not pierce her chainmail.
You rolled
Yes.
advantage, right, John?
oh no, I still okay.
Yeah, you roll again.
Whoops, my bad.
Interesting
17.
question
Is that
here.
better?
That will hit.
Okay.
Seth, what's
And-
your question?
So my Guiding Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make a ranged spell attack.
Yes.
If I roll a nat 20, does that?
There's not critical hit with the spells.
Damn. Okay. Well, whatever. She got hit though.
Did you cast as level 2 spell or level 1 spell?
Just a little, because I haven't rested sufficiently to get the level 2 spells.
All right. Well, no, you still have your spell slots available, so you can use those. You just don't have the level 2 spells prepared. You can still cast your level 1 spells as level 2 spells.
Oh, I might as well do that then. Yeah. Screw it. Okay. Yeah. I guess cast this as a level 2 then. That's going to be 5d6 radiant damage.
That is a good spell.
Ooh. Okay. So
So how much damage did you do, Revant?
I did 9 damage.
I've rolled
And
I have one left to roll. I've rolled a 6, a 5, a 5, a 5, and a 6.
All right.
and if she
So
or
28, 7 damage from you.
27 damage from me. Yep.
All right.
and then I rolled a 10 on the thorns. So if she fails her deck, she takes the full 10 damage.
She did not
And
fail her
anyone
dex.
else around her, within 5 feet of her.
All right. Gedwin,
So she
how
takes-
is your thing
so
going?
she takes 5 damage then from the thorns.
I rolled a 6 and a 1, so
Oh,
neither of those.
How would you do, Sven?
I missed, but if she lives, I want to action surge and charge her with the greatsword.
She died, so.
Yeah.
Basically, she's sitting there working on her paperwork. Her guards are attentively looking forward for any invaders coming from the north. Because if you took a right at that very first cavern you were in, instead of going straight into the fungus, you would have bumped into this encounter.
Oh goodness.
So the reward for going around and finding the half dragon first
The
is
harder
you can ambush her from behind.
Yeah. Oh man.
So basically, what happens is you guys all throw your shit and she explodes.
gross. Are her butt buddies? Are they within 5 feet of her?
No,
Dang.
but they just hear this clang, and they turn around, and there is a mess of gore and intestines and arms and legs where their leader used to stand.
I would like to charge them.
All right, you charge forward,
Yes.
and after you move 10 feet into the room, the rug underneath your feet collapses, and you fall into a pit.
I draw my guitar and hold it like a club.
Normally, you get like a dexterity save for that sort of thing, Henry, but because you specifically said charge head first, you don't get that.
No, I'm okay with this.
Holy moly!
You fall 10 feet, and you take 8 damage from the fall, and there are also some spikes in there.
Oh god.
And you can make a dexterity saving throw for not hitting the spikes.
I got a 1.
You take an additional 7 damage, piercing damage from the spikes.
Can I shout up? I'm okay.
You can. The guards, however, will call down the chamber
Oh
and
boy!
say, "Intruders, Frulam Mondath is down," and you hear more people coming down the corridor, and they turn to fight you.
Oh god.
Because of how this encounter went so far, I'm just going to have you guys go in the order of your dexterity scores, and then the enemies will go.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll start with Ravon.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
My
My
dexterity
dexterity
is
is 17.
Yep. So you're going to
So-
go first. You're high
Cool.
highest.
Cool.
Yeah, I have
All right. Ravon will shoot at one of the initial guard that called out.
Mhm.
19.
That will hit.
Cool.
okay. Remind me what all she got hit with. She got hit with the orc's arrow.
10 damage.
Orc's arrow. All right, 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
She got hit with the orc's arrow. She got hit with John's arrow, and then some thorns that erupted from the wound.
Oh, yeah.
She got hit with your guiding bolt, and that was it.
Oh my gosh.
She had 44 hit points. She is a mage. She's not tanky.
Yeah.
All right. The scout will go. She'll shoot the same one that Ravon did. She'll miss. And next is Gedwin, I believe.
Yep. All right. So, I will. Where's the biggest clump of guards?
The other ones haven't come yet. There's just 2 in front of you, about 40 feet away from you at the end of the room.
All right. So I will, of all things, draw my guitar and I run towards them and get within 10 feet of them,
All right.
and then kablamo. They must make dexterity saving throws.
14 and 15.
Let's see. So I got. They both pass.
All right.
So they both take 3 damage. Wow, that sucked.
Well, they're both still alive. Anything else happen to them?
No, they passed their save, so they don't get pushed back 10 feet.
All right.
But all the bull crap on the person's desk will just go flying into the wall.
I'll actually probably go flying back into your allies. You guys get covered with gore and arms and legs of the evil mage as
Fantastic.
Gedwin runs forward and plays a power chord on his guitar.
Thanks, Bard.
All right, then I think it's Sven has a higher dex than Corden.
I have 0.
All right, what's your dex, Corden?
10.
Yeah, I have 10
Alright.
as well. So.
All right, Sven's in the pit, so we'll have Corden go first.
Okay.
This is the
gonna-
pits.
No.
Okay, I'm getting slightly annoyed with dying. So
Yes, that's fair.
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
All right.
To give myself an additional 2 AC. And then I'm going to move towards the enemies. Action.
All right.
So they can come. Fuck.
Okay. Go Sven.
I would like to climb.
Oh, hold on. I take that back. I'm an idiot. It's a bonus action. So I'm gonna go fight a fool.
It's 40 feet away from you, and you have to go
40.
around the pit. So you're so just you can move closer. You can't
Okay.
do an
Yep.
attack action.
Nope, that's fair. Okay. I move closer to the enemy, casting Shield of Faith.
All right, Sven, you're going to climb out.
I wish to climb out. I have athletics.
Go athletics.
I got 18.
You climb out of the pit just fine.
Dang.
You can take a move action.
Good job.
You can take a move action out. You're out of the pit.
I don't know if I want to.
All right. You will be in a 30-foot range of the guards. Your next.
I'm okay
Round,
with that. I'm fine
All right.
still.
Okay. All right. The guards are going to go. The dragon claws. All right. They both draw their scimitars, and they will attack Corden and Gedwin.
Okay.
Does a 11 hit Gedwin?
No.
15?
That I'd have to actually.
And 11 won't hit Corden.
Yeah,
And
15 does hit me.
all right. So you get hit by a dragon claw for 4 slashing damage,
Right.
and the other 2 miss Corden. And 2 more guards come down the hallway, and they'll be ready to attack next round.
You've been hit by. You've been struck by.
And we'll go back to the top with Ravon.
All right. Ravon will take another shot at the guy who he shot at last round. Seems fitting.
Mhm.
Let's see. In fact, actually, no. I did not get my spells back, right? Because I was on.
No,
Duty.
you got your spells back. You took a 12-hour rest. You could get a full 8 hours for
Okay.
the spells.
All right, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this guy. It is a bonus action.
Right?
And then I will attack him. Does 23 hit?
Yes.
All right. And then he also takes additional 1d6 from my Hunter's Mark. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, he takes 10 damage total.
All right. Have you hit one of the wounded ones, or no?
The wounded guy. The guy I attacked last time.
All right, he dies.
Okay, and then I will shift my Hunter's Mark then to the other guy.
All right.
that
The
he
one
was next to.
Gedwin played music to? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The scout will go. She'll shoot at the same one that you marked. She will. Let me see if that hits. I think it does. It does hit. Oh, actually, she misses. She does not pierce the 16 AC.
Oh my.
Well, they have 14 AC, so that should be fine. All right. And she will do 9 damage to him. Go, Gedwin.
Alright, well, I really should be using my new spell, so I'm going to be using Cloud of Daggers.
Ooh.
Clown of daggers?
All right,
Because he's
so-
French.
An enemy within 60 feet of me will. Oh, concentration up to 1 minute. Oh my goodness! I fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point I choose within range. So a creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. All right. So 5 foot cube. So it's basically a person. I can target a person or a choke point. Is there a choke point between us and the enemies, or is it kind of a more open course?
There's the entrance to the chamber. That's kind of a choke point.
All right, and that's
If
where the
any more,
guards.
yep,
That's where it sounds like guards are coming from.
that's where they've come from. If any more come, then they'll have to go through the
All right,
daggers if you put it there. You'll definitely hit 2 of the guards by doing that already.
Yes. Alrighty. I will do that. So on the start of their turn, they'll take 4d4 damage, and I'll ask you if anybody's moving. If they move, good. And this lasts for a minute, or my concentration. So if I start taking a lot of damage, I'll have to make concentration rolls.
Mhm.
Who's up next?
It is Corden.
All right. So who's the nearest guy to me?
There is one of the guards that just entered the room that's closest to you.
Okay. I am going to go and introduce him to Torm through my hammer.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and take my I'm gonna use my divine inspiration. What do they call it? I'm going to channel divinity into my guided strike. So that's going to give me a total roll of 20.
Oh, hit.
Hit.
Yes, 20 will definitely hit.
Okay. That's going to do 4 damage, and I'm also then going to take my. What am I even called? I'm going to take my other ability too that lets me attack again, just because
All right.
I feel like doing something. So I've got one of those left, I believe.
Mhm.
Actually, okay, that's better, and that's a 17.
19 to hit.
Yep.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay, and this time I did 10.
How much damage did you do? I heard a lot of crackling.
So it's, yeah.
9 damage.
9 damage. All right.
Yep.
The guy is still up, but he's looking pretty beat up. All right. Then we'll have Sven go next.
I'll go after the other guy. I'll charge him with my greatsword.
All right.
Massive success. Oh boy, I did it. I did it.
Enjoy your 2d6.
All right, that's 21 damage.
Oh, he dies. Don't worry. The fresh guard enters the room ready to fight, and you just skewer him, and he goes down.
I rolled a 20 right after
All
my
right.
1.
The other 2 guards go, and they are ready to fight, and they're going to gang up on Gedwin.
Did they get knifed right away? Or?
They do get knives because they walk through the knives.
Alrighty, 4d4. It's got a high minimum damage. So let's see. Alright, so far we're hitting minimum. Alright. Eight damage.
Oh, they both get sliced into Swiss cheese as they walk through. So you win the combat.
Really?
Very
They come to get you
strange.
through the knives, clearly underestimating their power, and they just die.
I
You
rolled
underestimate
2
my
1s, 2 and a
power.
4.
No,
I grab
don't
a
try
really
it.
bloody towel and I try to wipe some of it off of my face. I turn to the party. I'm like, "Did I look cool, guys?"
Oh boy.
Okay, so this room is now available for you to explore.
If there's a chest, we're
Fantastic.
not opening it right away.
Yeah, or
Being
picking it up.
negatory on that.
Well, as you guys look around the room, spread on one of the open tables is a simple map of the Greenfields area, showing all the villages the cult has attacked and looted. An arrow is sketched in from the Greenfields toward the west and the town of Baragost on the Tradeway, where the arrows turn north. A separate sheet of paper is covered with numerals and columns and contains this note. Everything must be freighted north to Neritar. Resmir allows to keep some pearls, a ring, and a handful of small stones. Other papers are of less interest. Most of them have bad poetry about dragons.
I do let them know about the surface thoughts thing.
The surface thoughts.
That I mind read her, and she was thinking about how the dragon eggs are going to hatch in a day or 2 at the most, and that they were going to deliver the baby dragons to a Resmir up north.
Corden, you were supposed to ask him about where the eggs are.
I'm not doing that.
Corden!
I'm gonna spend time bandying with him.
In addition to the pit trap, there's also a small chamber off to the side that has a very nice looking bed and 2 trunks.
I'm going to take the chainmail from the mage because I can equip it now.
There is also a map of the cave system in here as well.
Oh yeah, I mean we definitely want to look over that. What does the map tell us?
I will post it for you.
All right.
All right.
Also, I think it'd be worth just kind of digging through and just taking any papers that aren't bad poetry. Just so that we have some any sort of information.
Mm. And when you raid this guards, they are wearing scabbards decorated with dragon motifs, which are each worth about 5 gold pieces.
Ooh. All right.
And between them, the guards have gold and small gems worth a total of 120 gold pieces.
Nice.
And I'll add that to the treasure list.
Okay.
Very cool.
So you said which room are we in? Are we in room 11 here, or?
You are in room 11.
Okay. And we came in through room 9.
Yes.
Okay.
And there are some notes on there as well telling what the name of a lot of these different chambers are and what they've been using it for.
Okay.
Ah, hi, Toby. Yep, that's my mic.
I can hear it purring. Funny.
Oh, okay. You're just going to sit here then. All right.
Oh, chainmail's heavy armor. I'm not worrying about.
You can take her chainmail. Someone wants her chainmail. There is some red writing by Area 5 on the map with troglodytes here. Beat them back as they encroach.
Hmm.
Area number 6 is named Meat Locker. Area number 4 is named the Sturge Lair.
Sturge layer.
Number 7 is named the Drake Nursery.
Aren't sturges like some kind of like bat thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 8 is named Kobold Barracks.
Oh, I think we were in there.
You've been in there.
Yeah. But that means we need to go to room 7.
9 is Shrine. 10 is Draken Hatchery.
Oh, what?
Hmm.
12
That's
is
where we
Guard
need to go.
Barracks. And 13 is Treasure Storage.
Well, I think we go to the dragon hatchery and then double back and go to the treasure storage. Only seems logical to me.
Now, would you say 7 was?
7 was the Drake Nursery.
Nursery. Okay, so yeah, 10's where we need to go then.
Yeah, the Dragon Hatchery is somewhere we need to go before morning because that's the earliest she predicted.
Yeah. It's probably a good idea, I think.
Mhm.
We never checked our room, did we?
Um.
We can check that.
Yeah, we can
There's
check
gonna
that.
be traps.
Oh. So in the area marked A, there is the column directly under the letter A on the map. There is a note that says, "Keep feeding it."
Hmm.
That's not good.
Keep feeding what?
It. All right.
Well-
Well,
Has anyone investigated the trunks in her bedroom?
No, I suppose should look for
Yeah.
traps though.
I ain't doing it again. You second guessed me.
All right, it'll be investigation.
Investigate.
I got 16.
That doesn't seem trapped to you.
I got a 6, so
Doesn't seem
I
trapped to you
open it.
either. All right. Inside the first trunk, you find some clothing belonging to the wizard, and second trunk, you find the official regalia that she wears, that you saw her wearing when you were captured outside. It is used to identify her as a wearer of purple. It isn't any sort of armor. It's basically just a very fancy, elaborate clothing for ceremonial purposes.
Yeah, you're mentioning purple right now. There's a I'll worry about this later. So nothing interesting in the room.
Nope. It seems like the valuables were kept in the chest in the dragon
Well,
shrine area.
I'll take the ceremonial thing in case we want to meet up with Resmir.
I will say that her spear is in the room.
I'll take that.
All right.
It shoots lightning.
And she also has a cittern by her bed. Does anyone know what that is?
Yeah, that's wait.
Is that some kind of instrument?
It is
Yeah.
a kind of instrument.
That's
Decita de play.
I'll post a picture of it.
it's kind of like a mandolin, isn't it? Maybe, or am I not thinking?
Yes, it is a stringed instrument similar to the guitar and mandolin.
Ah, okay.
It's all worth taking.
It looks like she was playing some music to go with the bad poetry she was writing. I'll post a picture of this instrument.
My,
Yeah, that thing.
that sounds like something that my character would be able to play.
Do you pick it up?
Surely does.
Sure will.
All right. What you are holding is the Mac Fermid Cittern from one of the 7 bardic colleges in the Sword Coast.
Mac, what?
Mac Fermid.
The Mac Daddy of evolution.
So, what this is an exquisite example of its kind, superior to an ordinary instrument in every way. This is a special instrument that does require attunement by you during a long rest. Otherwise, you will be taking psychic damage whenever you try to play it.
That's weird.
Okay.
You basically need to spend your time familiarizing with it so it becomes attuned to you. It also means that if someone takes it off of you, they cannot use it immediately.
Much like what you're doing right now. Thief.
Okay, I'll do that next long rest.
Yes, and what this instrument allows you to do is it has 3 spells that you can use once per day when you play it. You have as Barkskin, Cure Wounds, and Fog Cloud.
Hey.
It uses your spell casting ability and save DC when casting the spell.
Paul just got some big bardic power-ups.
You got Barkskin, Cure Wounds, and Fog Cloud. These are spells that this instrument can cast once per day if you play the a chord with the intent of casting that spell.
Nice. I have sufficiently marked that down.
What's the spear?
The spear is a.
Would I have to get that identified?
You have to get it attuned to you as well. Doesn't have to be identified. This is +1 spear of lightning, and you have when you hold it, you have to say lit, and then it will light at the tip with a crackling blue energy, and then it'll do an extra 1 lightning damage with every successful hit. In addition to being a +1 weapon.
All
What
right.
if you say that's pretty lit?
As long as you say the command word, it'll work. But it can't be used right now. It requires attunement.
Okay.
All right, and that's all that's in this room. Are you guys going to the hatchery?
I think that's probably the best idea.
All right, this is a fun room. Oh, I just opened my module and there's a whole section called animal abuse. Wow.
Yeah.
That's in
We're
the
about to get into some of that.
that's in the next section of the adventure, so get excited. All right. So following the map, you leave Area 11 and go to Area 9. And you go down the steps, and the chamber that opens at the bottom of the stairs is immense. A wide ledge runs along the left wall and drops away to a pit on the right. Many stalactites descend from the ceiling, and the sound of dripping water echoes continuously. The ledge up to your left, you are 15 feet below it. I think they draw that ledge on the map. Oh, not really.
There's the pit that's B, and then A is the ledged area.
Apparently just a ledge that's running entirely along the north wall.
Oh. Alright.
Oh, no, never mind. The 10A, the A area is 15 feet below if you drop instead of taking the stairs.
Gotcha.
Wooden steps have been built down to the lower floor. The steps are enclosed in a stout iron cage with a gate at the bottom. So if you go down the stairs, you'll encounter a locked gate.
I feel we can smash that open. What's beyond it? What do we see beyond it?
The air. It looks like you have a warm, humid area down below in the pit, and you see some blood stains on the floor.
Ah,
Some of them look like they might be fresh.
disgusting.
You also
Maybe
see
there's
some eggs down in there too. You see two eggs that are about 3 feet high. You can just make out the shape of the large eggs. They're pretty far back in the pit.
Do you think when the map said feed it, they meant when the eggs hatch, you could feed the baby dragons?
We should probably return these eggs as is to the dragon that was attacking.
I think that seems like a very good option. Though,
As you guys are talking about this, you hear a shriek, "Save the babies!" And
no.
glass vials come flying out of the Area B section and land around you.
Uh-oh.
All right. Two of the glass vials explode into a sticky web-like substance
Oh,
that
gross.
roots you to the ground, and the other two vials explode into plumes of fire.
Oh, shucks.
Roll initiative as 4 kobolds climb out of the B area pit.
Hey, Toby. Hold on.
11.
I got 11 as well.
But I got 11 first.
And everyone must make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, I have advantage on initiative rolls, so. Yeah, I got.
Get over here.
And then a dexterity, you said?
Yes.
Dexterity was 16.
Anyone get less than 11?
I passed dexterity. I'm going last.
My initiative is 10.
All right.
What's the what are we rolling? Dexterity?
Dexterity to for the kobolds' bombs that they're throwing at you.
19.
Nat 1.
All right.
Oops.
Gedwin, you are stuck in place from the webbing, and you take 8 fire damage. Everyone else, you are free from the webbing, and you take 4 fire damage.
Oh dear.
If you end your turn in this phase next round, you'll take an additional 4 fire damage as the webbing catches fire.
Ooh, but I'm
Yes.
rooted here.
You are. You can make
You
a strength
are.
check to move out on your next turn, though. There's my little notebook. All right, give me your initiatives again. I was busy paying attention to the savings.
10.
10 for Ravon,
11.
11 for Gedwin,
11.
11 for Corden,
1.
1 for Sven, and 12 for the Scout. So the Scout will shoot at the kobolds, and she will miss. Go, Ravon. Oh, sorry. Go,
Oh,
Gedwin.
Gedwin. Yeah.
Gedwin, then
All right.
Corden.
I will be making my strength check to get out. 11.
That is a pass.
All right. So, do I take the fire damage at the beginning or end?
If you end your turn here, you'll take fire damage.
I will be running as far as I can out of the web, preferably closer to a cobbled scum.
All right. You have no trouble doing that.
Alrighty. Next turn.
All right, go Corden.
I am enthusiastic about bashing more kobolds. That's what I do. Are they 25 feet away at least?
Yes.
Perfect. Then I'm going to run up and swing my hammer with a 15.
Is there a pitfall?
No pitfall.
Oh, I was really excited for a second.
Back here, Henry. Does 15 hit?
Yes, that will hit.
Sweet. Ooh, 4 damage.
It is. Yeah, it should still be up 1 hit point.
Damn it.
All right. Go, Ravon.
All right. Ravon will take a shot at. Let's see, how many kobolds are there?
There are 4.
All right.
One has
Take
been
a
wounded by Corden.
I'll take a shot at the wounded one, I guess. 14.
That will hit.
Very good. 9 damage.
That will kill it.
Very good.
All right, the kobolds will throw more fire bombs at you guys. They're going to throw all 3 of them at Corden because he's run up to get them. Make 3 dexterity saving throws, Corden.
Oh, heavens. That's an 11, a 5, and oh, Jesus, and a 5.
All right.
Whoopsie!
Let me see.
Hey, Corden, would you like to take 30 damage?
No, he ends up taking 6.
Oh.
It's 1d8 each one, John.
Oh.
30's not possible.
And half damage on the pass. All right. Go Scout, who will just shoot at another kobold. She'll hit.
Wait, is this your second attack?
This is her first one.
Oh, I thought you already shot at one.
She
No,
did.
Oh, right. I don't think Sven's gone. That's right.
So you did start the order again.
Well, the kobolds go first, then you, but I forgot
I
about
rolled a
you.
1. That's not 0.
You said pit, and I thought you fell in it.
I realize I don't have any real friends, and I run away.
All right.
No, I'll charge.
All right.
Great sword. in hand.
Brave Sir Sven. He
Oh,
ran
this
away.
sword is a beautiful thing. I rolled a 20 on a 5 health kobold.
All
My
right.
minimum damage would kill this thing.
Yes, it has 5 hit points.
Yeah, let's just do a casual 21 again.
All right. The kobold folds in upon itself and vanishes. The
I wish for
scout hit with
20s to
her.
happen when I need them.
The scout hit with her arrow and impaled the kobold and sent him flying back into the pit he climbed out of. And now we're on to Gedwin.
Alrighty. I'm using my regular +1 spear because I haven't attuned to that one yet. And I am going
Is
to...
it +1 or masterwork?
Oh, masterwork, whatever.
The spear?
Yep.
Yeah, that's +1.
Yep. Oh, no, the regular one that we got from the quest.
That one's masterwork.
Yeah, so I will run over and spear a kobold. The one that I was closest to moving towards. I got a 19.
Okay, that hits.
That is 6 damage.
All right. That will kill the kobold. I think that will be the last one.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Very excellent.
There's a fiery webby mess at the start of the stairs, but that will die down after a bit.
Spiffy.
All right. So what we'd like you to do is your next move.
Well, as much as I despise letting a dragon have any win, I think we should take these eggs to the dragon. I'm sure she will want her eggs back, and it's never a bad thing to be in to give a dragon a reason to be in debt with you.
I am very happy you say this. It is good to have few people who are willing to abandon their principles on a whim.
Sven's already in there smashing the eggs.
Oh,
What? No.
Oh, what?
Swing.
You frickin' idiot!
did you
Please
jump down
stop
to
him.
the pit?
No, huh? There's a gate to it too, right?
There is a gate.
Yeah.
It is locked.
I can't get through the gate.
Okay.
You could just jump down to the pit.
I don't have a lot of health left.
That's true.
I was gonna say with his luck, he probably goes unconscious.
All right, but how big is the pit?
The pit? Well, you can look at the map, and that should give you an idea. And I'll get
how
to it.
deep?
15 feet down.
Oh, I have rope.
Oh yeah, I also have rope.
Yeah, you can climb down.
How many dragon eggs
Do you
are
think
there?
the dragon mother is there?
Oh,
Well-
well,
No, because the eggs were being held hostage from.
yeah. I think if the dragon could get her eggs, she would.
So we
Was
we
it
can
a-
get down with the rope, but we would still need to open the gate to get the eggs up because the eggs are humongous.
What type of dragon was it again? A blue one?
It was a blue one.
Okay. Are blue dragons,
Evil.
they are evil. Okay.
Yep. They're chromatic.
And it
Yeah.
looks like those are black dragon eggs in the pit.
Those
Oh,
are
what?
black dragon eggs in the pit?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Black
Well-
is this color. We should probably get to smash him.
Yeah, black dragons, that's a bit of a different story, I
Did
think.
the blue dragon mate with the black dragon?
I don't think that can happen.
I think that was just an entirely different dragon that just decided to join forces, I guess.
It was
That's-
Rizmir.
Did it tell us
That's
that
worrying.
did it tell us that it?
No, we kind of guessed that
eggs-
its eggs must have been taken hostage because dragons don't necessarily want to work with anybody.
You
Unless
do
they
remember
have-
that Lengdigos of Cianrath was a blue half dragon.
Yeah, that's true. Oh boy, maybe that dragon is his mother or father. And we killed him. More specifically, I did the death blow. That might
All right.
be.
There's no
did
proof.
the
It was acid.
the-
He accidentally sprung his own trap.
did Governor Knight Hawkwing Helm, did he want us to bring the dragon eggs to him? Destroy them.
He had nothing to do with the dragon eggs. This was the monk Leoson or Lanther. He is pretty okay with you smashing the dragon eggs.
Yeah, black dragons are not nice.
Does Ravon like black dragons?
I mean, he doesn't like any dragons, but particularly doesn't like wyverns. D- uh,
Sven's looking very impatient right now.
Sven,
I
why
think-
don't you climb down and smash the eggs? Ignore the noises that they make.
well, considering we don't even know
They
where
are
this
close
black
to
dragon
hatching.
is.
If we see a black dragon and it asks its eggs, I don't know about these eggs. If you don't, that is all that I am
Do
saying.
dragons have detect surface thoughts?
I hope not.
I sure wish we didn't destroy this dragon's eggs.
It was all the tall, weird-looking one.
Oh no.
It wasn't us.
So, yeah. So is Sven gonna? Is he okay with just climbing down? Or open?
I have no health, so if something's down there, it's going to kill me.
Okay.
I am not exactly a tank.
I
or
know
anything.
I know a man who this would be after
But,
his own heart.
Shooting
Gordon,
arrows.
Smash dragon eggs.
I mean, could you break the eggs with arrows? They are just eggs, but they are dragon eggs.
You do hunt dragons as a favorite enemy, so I'll let you roll a knowledge nature check with advantage.
You'll hatch them faster.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Okay. Let's. Oof. Oh, come on, internet. Oh, well, I'm not taking that roll. 12.
You think an arrow might be able to pierce it, but you don't know if it would get the job done. You at least need to go down and check.
Okay.
Corden.
Dwarf bitch. I think.
While this is all happening, I'll start tying my rope.
I mean, we are coming up on 4 o'clock, and you said you need to go, so
Yeah.
this is a good spot to leave off.
It's true. All right.
Or we
We're
could
about to
just
go down
give
to the
our,
pit with the dragon eggs.
or we could
how
just
much?
give our scout person silver piece and be like, "Hey, how'd you like to make a silver piece?"
Yeah, I don't think so. Let's.
Paul, we have to
How
show her how
about-
cool she is, so she'll marry Sven's short sword.
Oh my god. How about I just cast Cure Wounds on what's his name? Sven.
So I'll take all healing. But yeah, this is a good place to stop. There could be a boss fight,
Yeah.
or there could just be some eggs that we just destroy.
Let me just destroy and make omelets.
Why not?
then maybe
One
a
of the
sword
boss
pommel
fights we
somewhere.
got to.
Ooh,
Oh,
Gordon would
guys,
love
do
a
you want
dragon omelet.
you want to hear a fun description about these dragon eggs that they decide to write in here?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
If an egg is cracked open, the infant dragon struggles for breath, cries and squirms like a human baby for a few minutes, and then dies.
Oh no.
Let's crack some eggs, boys.
And
Oh
this
no.
is why I made my notation to Ignore the sounds that it made.
Yeah, it's very
Oh,
detailed for this
boy.
module.
Sven is a very uncaring individual. He probably that won't phase him.
You could take the eggs with you too, since you guys were into that idea for a bit.
They're about to hatch.
Yeah, that. And we don't really necessarily have time to find the black dragon that these came from.
Or raise them as our own.
Yeah.
As cool as that would be.
So is it more humane for us just to go smashing them all so that they
I think
don't
so.
just
That's
starve?
not really what I'd consider humane, but
Well,
it's,
the alternative is they hatch and they starve to death. Or they hatch and they start going ape shit on the countryside. Which
Or they eat each other, and then the
You-
one that wins becomes the nastiest black dragon.
Or you could smash and then kill them right away instead of letting them squirm around and make human baby noises for like
Right,
3
that's
minutes.
yeah.
Or that.
alright, so is this the
This
end?
ended on a fun note.
Yeah, you killed the kobold nurses. Good job.
Oh, I mean after that, the part where we're talking about this horrible, horrible thing.
Mhm.
Yep.
I think we should leave that
Okay with
decision
it.
for the next
Yeah,
session.
I mean, we killed 2 bosses. We got tons of treasure.
Yeah.
We're swimming in money.
It was pretty Pretty
Sven
fantastic.
might. I'm not going to say 100% sure, but he might have a wife lined up. This could be incredible, and the half elf is totally not going to steal her.
totally.
Well, have a good night, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, you too.
that was a good session.
Mm-hmm. Right. Y'all have a wonderful evening and weekend, whatever.
Yeah,